We jumping on YouTube.
Yeah.
Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hottronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up on that shoulder.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
That don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops? What's up, Smokey? I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing. Go ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they said? They said it's slow for real.
I'm about to just ask boss when we get our job that night.
Of course you can.
Yeah!
Yeah. Y'all actually won an award, the Boss Mag 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Y'all won for that media outlet thing.
Man, I don't even know.
Like y'all won. He didn't even know he won it.
What'd you say? Who was it?
You won the Boss Magazine 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Congratulations.
That's legendary. On you.
Hi, my name is Destiny, and I am here with my bros, Stack and Smith, and we have Big here today.
Yeah, all right, hold on now. Wait a minute. I told her to say she with her bro Stack and Smith, and she said she had the guest. Mistake. And the only reason why you made that is because you're sitting in Peanut's chair, and it's got a mistake-itis to it. Okay? This is a bash Peanut type day. We ain't smoking cigars. Look, Peanut. Look, Peanut. Look. The fuck? I'll get back to this cigar lighting, man. But welcome to the Legendary People Podcast, man. This is our show before we do Thanksgiving break. All right. And we been trying to do this show for probably at least 3 times and shit, man. My nigga keep getting canceled, man. He getting canceled more than the baby and goddamn Boosie. He gets canceled from our show, the first person, you know. But tonight is the night, man. Man, my bro Peanut is away tonight, you know, but I'm sure that he's watching somewhere. He's probably not even watching the show. He doesn't. If it don't got him in it, he doesn't care, man. That's the type of conceited person he is, bro. It's all about him. But we got a great show tonight. We want everybody to go to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop new content. Man, we have gotten well over our 1,000 subscribers, which was a big accomplishment for us. It was a goal, so we did get a chance to get that done. So now we are officially monetized for our videos. So you guys make sure that you like these videos on our YouTube channel and comment below, man. Anytime you got a question, if you want to, we're missing something, if you know something about the guest that you want to bring up, make sure that you drop it in the comment section. So comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop new videos. Of course, we have dropped well over 50 interviews, man, with people right here from the city. And so you can be inspired for these videos. So you got an idea for somebody that we should interview. If you feel like you should be interviewed yourself, make sure you put it in the comment section, and we'll make sure that we reply and reach out to you or read your comment on the air. The Legendary People Podcast, man. Shout out to my bro, Coach C, that's checking in. Keep grinding, King. And my bro, Coach Chronic, is watching big.
What's happening?
Yes, sir. He said, yo, what's up with it, Coach?
Tell him I got a story about him, too.
Oh, we got a story about Coach.
He
So,
know.
yeah, man, we're going to get into all of these legendary stories, man. But we do want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors that help make this show happen. Sheikhs, they got the best breakfast in the city. So go to Sheikhs and get your breakfast. I personally like the French toast platter. It's very, very good. It looks good and it tastes good. So go to Sheikhs for breakfast, best breakfast in the city. Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. They got a Caribbean flavor that's amazing, man. So you want to make sure that you go to Agnes All Natural Grill. If you're ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright, 937-222-7477. Make the right choice, attorney Michael Wright. When you want to get bent and toe out the frame like my bro T Hunt does every day. He's back here, bro. We kicking shit, bro. Look, see, normally we would hold up a for real full bottle of wine, but we've been drinking already, bro, as you can probably tell by this intro that I'm dropping. So, Kiara Wine, bro. And when you want to get slammered, somebody told me who told me to say slammered, bro. Stephen Ernest.
Steve, my guy.
Hey, my bro. Like slammer means drunk. When you want to get drunk, get that. Oh, Lord. Peanut is in the chat. Oh, my God, bro. Peanut, man. He's going to be trolling us the whole show.
I really am.
She said she enjoying your seat, bro.
Keep it warm.
When you want to get slammered, man, get some good old Kiara Wine, man. It's like literally the best wine, man. And it's right here from the city, man. It's delicious. We got plenty of flavors that you can try. Bring it through for your Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Your family going to be like, oh, what you got there? This from the city. And, yeah. So get with my bro, Antoine Cunningham, on Facebook. And you can also buy it at More for Less. And I think they're going to be open tomorrow. So slide through there. Yes, get you some good old Kiara Wine, man. And we will be drinking Kiara Wine.
T-shirt Kings.
The whole show. And T-shirt Kings, bro. You feel me? All right. And last but not least, theshoparea.com, theshoparea.com, theshoparea.com. It's like the baby Amazon. If you need anything, go to theshoparea.com first. The delivery is always free from the store to your door in 4 business days. That's theshoparea.com. We at tshirtkings247.com. Gold for your mouth and Camera Kings, man. We got crazy Black Friday deals going on every business I got. So come and see me Friday and get you one of these good old specials that we got running. All right. And Sales Stocks Not Dope, which is Dash Resources, man. We teach you how to get a big old bag from selling stocks every Sunday on Dash Resource channel with my bro Peanut Johnson. And so, without further ado, Destiny, are you ready?
I'm
without
ready.
further ado, Destiny, over to you. Dash
Nice
Resource.
to have you on our show today.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I'm
Finally.
excited to bring you.
That's
And
what's up.
I noticed that you got canceled, but I don't know who gets canceled more than Lucy.
I think Big up next.
Exactly.
Where were you born?
Right here in great old Dayton, Ohio. Product of Miami Valley Hospital.
Miami Valley, big.
Miami Valley. 2:23 in the morning.
So after you was born, bro, what neighborhood did you move to?
So I'm originally from Dayton View, Summer Courts. I lived on Ferguson, like right there by the Summer Courts. Then I used to, my pop stayed in Springfield, so I used to go back and forth, Dayton and Springfield.
Okay. So you grew up in Springfield and Dayton? Both?
Nah, I grew up in Dayton. I would go over to Pop's house for the weekends every now and again.
Right. So no Dayton person wants to claim.
I'm a straight Dayton, but I did go to, like, on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know, Springfield, sometimes Pops come through.
So you live just with your mom, bro?
Nah, actually, man, I stayed with my granny, and my mom and all them, we stayed in the house with like 20 people.
What?
In one house. Cousins, aunties, uncles, a couple of friends.
So this was at Granny's house?
Yeah, we was at Granny's.
And how was it living? I mean, how many years did you live in a house that was filled like that, bro?
It was at least till about 8 or 9. Then we just moved down the street, like the end of the block. into a double. My mom got her own place with my step pops, and yeah, we was thugging it 20 deep, man. We used to sleep on pallets.
Damn. And so what elementary school did you go to at this point?
Edison Elementary. I was at Edison. That was right around the corner. That was the whole, like, out of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's where we all went together. So most of us that went to, lived in the View, went to Edison. Yeah.
Because that is close.
Yeah.
So did you walk to school?
We walked about 100 deep to school. We was deep. Like, you had your Lexington, your Grand. Like, so after we crossed the bridge, some people kept straight. Everybody else hit Negley to hit the summer quarters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How was it living in a house with so many kids, bro?
Man, it was some of the best times of my life. Like, we were struggling and didn't know we were struggling because we was having so much fun. You know what I'm saying? Fights. I learned that's where I got my hands from. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers didn't want to share the cover. Or pissing in, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. But, yeah, man, it was, for me, like I said, man, we was struggling, but they hit it. Man, we was cool. Like, I had fun. Like,
You had brothers and sisters?
Yeah. At that time, I had an older brother that was staying down there. He had came back from the Army. Then I had a little baby brother, and then my baby sister came a little bit. Yeah. Right before we moved down right when we moved down the street, basically.
Well, why was so many people staying in one house like that?
Man, that was that era of it, you know.
It was all family.
All family. Now, it was a couple of cousins. I mean, not cousins. Like, man, we had a guy named Flash that stayed there, worked at churches. That's why I stopped eating church's chicken, boy. That was like the meal every day. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack. You know what I'm saying? We had, like, it was like my granny had friends that came through. And for real, everybody stayed there till Grandpops popped back up, and he put everybody out. Like, yeah, this shit over.
Did he? That's why y'all moved?
We was already out by then. My mom and them, you know, got to doing better. We moved down the street, but yeah, when he came and shut down shop for real. Like, those some gangsters. Yeah, get y'all shit and get out of here.
So
I love you, but you gotta go.
What type of school was Edison?
The best school of the day shit. That's what was the song. Like, man, every school had to come to Edison.
Yeah,
to do the census and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like Edison, man, I had a ball at Edison, man. Like, teachers was solid. They cared. You know what I'm saying? You were around friends all the time. It was A1 for me, man. Some of the best. Like I said, I'm going to school with people I'm in the hood with. So it was like, shit, great times all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, was it any tragic moments in your childhood?
Tragic, a couple little situations. First off, man, I always tell this story. Like, my real pops had me smoking weed at 3.
What?
Facts. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I know my mom tuned in. I told her I was gonna bring it up, but I tell everybody.
Like, just blowing it in your face, like second hands?
No. I was rolling. It was my babysitter. This was. We ain't blaming this on my pops though. This ain't on my mom. I don't want nobody. My pops, man, he would give me a bag, some tops. I was with my dog Shira. He'd be gone. That was my babysitter. I smoked and gambled when I was a kid. That's how I got my original nickname.
But at 3 big, hell nah, bro.
At 3 years, I put this. If my mom on the thing, Mom Dukes are verified.
So what would your dad do though, bro?
My dad, he was a hustler, man. He was out here. You know, the '80s was, you know, the crack. You know what I'm saying, thing. But like, nah, he was a gambling motherfucker, man. Hustler, like. So he'd go gamble. And shit, he'd be like, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Here, like, nigga know how to warm up food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dog was the protector, and then my uncle did stay down when I was in Springfield downstairs.
Yeah.
So if I needed him, I could go downstairs though. He only came up to smoke my weed with me though.
What? So,
Yeah.
about what age did you actually learn how to roll weed?
3.
Damn.
Facts.
My father used to give me beer and shit like that when I was a kid too.
Man,
Like for sure.
I think,
And he used to brag about the fact that his father used to do that shit to him.
I swear, like, I look at it now like, man, Pops, that was some fucked up shit. But,
It was a different time though, bro.
yeah, like, it's crazy because later on when everybody start doing it, like, I'm telling motherfucker, I've been there, done that. So, like, when you usually start smoking in high school and shit, I'm telling them, like, yeah, I'm cool, bro. I stopped smoking like 6 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, so.
So do you feel like some of the things your father did rubbed off on you? Like, you said he was a hustler. Like, you know, did that make you?
I think my stepdad, I learned everything from him as far as being a man.
Okay.
My real father, he was around, but he wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to get somebody to step in and teach me everything I know for real, man. I love him to death. Rest in peace, Pops. You know what I'm saying? So that's who taught me how to be a man. Like, everything I got on the man's side is from him. Now, you know, certain habits like gambling and stuff, that may probably be from my dad. You know what I'm saying? But like being a man and learning everything, I learned that from my pops.
Doing righteous type things.
Yeah, man, he was like cooking, for example. I throw down in the kitchen, but I learned from both. Like my real dad, he from Birmingham. They get down like soul food.
Yeah.
Like you wake up 5 a.m, he going to work, like breakfast and dinner. But my pops was a chef. Like, man, we was eating Alfredo as kids. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, like, we licking the bowl, like, boy, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he only making servings, you know what I'm saying? Because he a chef. Like, I can't wait till he make this shit again. Like, we was eating that, though, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was blessed, you know what I'm saying?
So Edison was like, I always thought of Edison as kind of like a school where, I don't know, it just seemed like it was a lot of intellect down there. It seemed like it was kind of like a baby Patterson, man, where we would go on field trips to Edison. So to go there, it seemed like you was like just smart kids. Is that how it really was? Or are you saying like a lot of the Dayton View went there, so was it more gangster or more?
It was both. You had, man, it was some smart ass gangsters. Like, shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, for real. Like, motherfuckers was getting A's and B's and then being recess banging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like, Hunt, no, we was at Edison together. So, like, man, by 4th grade, like, I always been a laid back, cool motherfucker. But, man, the bully, we had a bully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, man, just to run that story real quick.
Yeah, let me
like,
get that.
Man, it was a girl that had liked me, but he had went with. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we was all, like I said, it was all like a family oriented, everybody cool, but he ain't like that shit. So you know, we in the lunch line. This motherfucker just walk up to me like, I'm gonna kick your ass at recess, nigga. I'm looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What grade was this?
it's like 4th grade.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm looking like, damn, bro, my nigga, at that time, it was me, Jonas, Brock, my nigga Aaron Maddox, we in the line. They looking like, nigga, what you done did? I'm like, man, I don't know. But shit, it is what it is, though.
Right.
You feel me? So, man, it's about
Did the
time.
bully have a reputation? Who's the bully? What's his name?
Man, my nigga Keith McKinnon. That's my nigga now. You know what I'm
Keith
saying?
McKinnon,
And he like family though. But at that time, in the hood,
He was
they
a
was
menace.
known for they little fam was, and one of his cousins was one of my best friends.
Yeah.
So we never really had crossed paths to beef. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, so when that happened, Like, he a skinny dude, too. I think he was just a little older than us. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But niggas was scared. I never was scared. I think Mike Tyson said best, though. Like, anytime you about to get in a fight, though, or
Yeah.
anytime, nerves just automatically kick in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm about to dog this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Same grade?
we in the same grade.
Okay, all
So,
right.
man, we about to go. They dismissing tables, bro. This nigga doing some shit like, you going down type shit. Like, I'm looking like, yeah, like, I'm like, boy.
He doing that real fight bully shit.
Bully shit, bro.
Yeah.
The little neck, like, nigga, I'm looking like, all right, bro. Like,
Was
so-
he bigger than you, big?
Nah, naturally, I was always stocky.
Yeah.
I was shorter, but he was skinny and tall. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it was a good fight. It was.
Nah, it wasn't.
Well, I'm saying before the fight happened, you might think like,
I ain't, man, that's my nigga, man. I don't
Yeah.
want to put him out, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. His fourth grade,
Yeah,
bro.
he was
Fourth
in
grade.
fourth.
Not
Yeah,
no
you know, that's
disrespect to
my
you,
nigga,
King.
yeah, no.
Everybody
Keith, I love
everybody
you,
have
boy.
a bad day, man. You know what I'm saying? We win some, we lose some, bro.
Yeah, I got all, you know, I took off on him.
He walked up to you and just hit
Yeah.
you at the
Nah,
end of the day
hell
or
nah,
something?
Nah, I got kicked on my pants leg.
To just try to set it off. To see
Nah,
what you
like,
was
well, when it first started, you know, I done pushed him, you know, hit him a couple times, they break it up. He get loose and he kicked my pants. It's like some all white pants. So anybody that's old school know, can't take these home dirty. Like, my mom gonna kick my ass. So
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you don't fuck my pants off with her. Broke through and cleaned him, you know what I'm saying? And then we got in trouble. We both ended up getting suspended. He came to the parent teacher conference with these shades on and shit. Like, yeah. So that was like
You
the
blacked
first,
out.
yeah, like after that, people got to looking at me like a bully, but I never used that, you know what I'm saying, energy to be on some bully shit though.
Yeah.
They just like, this nigga took down a bully.
Was it a bunch of people around when y'all fought, bro?
Everybody was out.
Whole school.
Niggas didn't even go to recess. They all watching in the lunchroom at that time. So now at that point, now ain't nobody. Now you try somebody, they like, nigga, fuck you. Like, they ain't scared. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's my dog. Like, that's my nigga right now. Like,
Man, shout out to the bro. What's his name again?
Keith, man.
Keith
Shout out to
McKinney.
my nigga Keith McKinney.
Keith, man. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Keith. Can't be bullying everybody, bro.
Then-
Keith, you was Debo, man.
That nigga
Real
was-
shit.
I swear to God. Shout out to Keith, bro. He was punching on shit though, for sure though.
Yeah.
No like.
So all right, bro. So we at Edison. Was you playing any sports around this time, bro?
Yeah. So we had a center called the Dayton Christian Center,
Yeah.
and that's where most of us played at. You know what I'm saying? And some rivalries started playing there. I played football and basketball, and yeah, we had a big rival with Westwood at that time. Like,
On the hoop side?
both football and basketball. I'm talking about like at every game, like fights.
What?
Like, yeah, it was bad.
Come on, walk me through one of them.
So we played football, and I know we was playing for like it wasn't like a city title or nothing, but it was like for the league title or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was the running back. I was physical. Like, even on flag, like, I'm trying to fuck a flag, I'm trying to run you over. Like,
What's
Yeah.
the running back?
running back, that's he like the man for real.
They
One
like
more
running
time.
back?
One more time. That's what you say?
What's the running back?
So
What's
the
the running back?
running
There you
back,
go.
he
Big, come to your camera a little bit.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
lean in. There you go. There you go.
So the running back is, you got a quarterback, that's who
Throws
passed the ball.
Yeah, I used to be quarterback.
Okay, so the person you hand the ball off to is your running back.
You wait a
Yeah.
minute. You was what?
I used to be running back. Like
The
back-
quarterback, man. You was the quarterback
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
running back?
The quarterback. Like, true story. So, like, back in, like, grade school, like, we used to all be outside, you know, with the gang. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like, we used to all play football. And, you know, I don't know if it was because I was a girl, but, like, didn't nobody want to run into me. So, like, you know, they passing me the ball, and I'm small and scrawny, too. So I'm running, I'm making it to the goal over there. And all of that. And, yeah.
Real shit.
Big
Okay.
ups. Yeah.
No
Shout out
doubt.
to Destiny.
Man, shout out to
man.
Destiny on the
What's
quarterback
up?
side.
Quarterback.
Baby Michael Vick,
The
man, out there.
quarterback. Yup,
go.
yup.
So the running back is the person that you give the ball to as
Yup.
the quarterback,
Okay.
and then they run to the touchdown.
And run it back.
They run the ball. Yeah,
They
there
run.
you go.
That's
Running
your
back.
runner.
Okay.
Yup, yup.
So
yeah,
Big, you the running back, you physical, and it don't matter if y'all playing flag, tackle,
tackle any
goddamn
of
it,
that. We
two-hand
going
touch,
to
we
work.
getting physical.
Yeah, I'm getting physical. And man, we won. We'll talk about it even more once. Like anybody from Westwood know who Joe Hunter is. Like he like the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking shit to all them, not knowing who he is to Westwood. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm in the view. Like you knew not to go across the bridge. They knew not to cross our bridge. They done tore the Green Bridge down. But motherfucker, that was where you knew not to go. Like if you're a Westwood person or a View person, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a whole bunch of them, and all them end up being close friends, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, at that time, man, I'm talking about we getting into it with them. Nigga, when I see you, it's on the floor, like we gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like, come on with it.
This still 4th and 5th
Man,
grade,
we
bro.
talk- Yeah, young.
Yeah.
Like, we was young. It used to go down. And then we end up winning, you know what I'm saying? And we got in a couple of different tussles. Like we used to play at Grace A. Green.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of the spots we played at. Yeah, them used to be battles.
So yeah. So this is football, but then I know that you did play basketball too.
Yeah, we was the same thing. Now they like even on the hoop side, like we used to have battles with Westwood. You know what I'm saying? They was more. I think they end up beating us more, but it was good games. Like we was up there with them, but they did have like a.
What
better
program
team.
was you at, bro?
I was with Dayton Christian Center.
Dayton Christian Center.
Like,
Okay.
we was sponsored by Church's Chicken, bro.
What y'all,
So
bro?
we was coming in there with Church's Chicken shirts and shit, man. They over there cracking on us like, y'all, what y'all giving out, chicken? Like, you know what I'm saying, and shit. So yeah, that was our sponsor, man.
So you had chicken at home and at your games.
Facts. Like
Right.
what?
Just take it away.
Even after the games, we was getting center dinners and Church's Chicken.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
That was the hood meal though. Like,
So who was some of your best friends around this time, bro? When you
Man.
was in, your elementary years.
man, Hunt, Doug, Aaron Maddox, Jonas Brock, my dude Randolph, Keith, my brother Rick,
Which
Calvin,
Rick?
Ricky Wallace.
Ricky Wallace.
Yeah, we'll
okay.
talk about bro. That's my guy. That's
Yeah.
my guy.
Do you remember all their names because you're still close with them today? Or you just got good memory?
Well, I got good memory. Like, man, I got a lot of people that, man, I'm close to. Like, even if I don't see them for a long time. Like, I just seen last time I seen my bro Aaron, like, I ain't see Aaron in, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
But it just instantly, like
y'all never left.
Never left. You know what I'm saying? Them the bond that I built from day one. Like, I can honestly say most of the people I ever encountered, I done end up getting close to. Like I call most people brothers, like fam, whether it's a distance or close. Like if I see you every day or not, them is bonds that I never broke or they never broke. I'm blessed to say that. I've been around a lot of loyal people in my life, man. A lot of people can't say that. So,
Bro, give me a great football story.
in
Championship game, a game where
elementary,
you just went off.
high school, or
Nah, we still in your
elementary?
childhood years. Yeah.
Man, at Dayton Christian, I was him. We was, man, I know one game, I think I had like 6 touchdowns. I was the focal point. So, you know what I'm saying? I did play both sides of the ball, so I was a linebacker and a running back. So, like, I know when we won one of the league titles we won, we end up blowing Westwood out. That was
Yeah.
probably like my best game. That was one of the ones we got in a fight afterwards. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was like I'm talking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't stop me. You know
Did
what I'm saying?
So I know that you did have your stepdad. Did your stepdad and your moms come to your games a lot?
Early, nah. You know, they was living a different life at that time. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? At a young age, I kind of understood that. So it was like, you know, my love for the game was so deep. It didn't matter if anybody showed up. I was having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now when I got home, how was the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
so that support was still there, but they was in a different lifestyle at that
How
time.
did you start playing though? They took you and signed you up?
Well, the Dayton Christian Center was literally like 20 steps from my house where we stayed at with my granny.
Okay.
So we would that was where everybody went after school.
Yeah.
Man, it's a big ass wall behind the whole street that's connected to the Dayton Christian. We used to run on the wall, jump off. I don't know how we was doing this shit. Like, I'm talking about like 2 stories. Just we playing tag, jumping off that shit. I don't know how nigga knees. Well, that's probably why my knees hurt now.
Right.
But we used to play tag, man.
Pushing
And
each other off. The
we'll
wall.
be jumping off the wall like we jumping off some steps. Like, but it's like 2 stories high.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit used to be crazy. We was wow, man. It was crazy. Fun times though. But yeah, the center, man, they open arms to everybody. They came, like, even when you didn't come, they was walking the neighborhood. Hey, you hungry?
Yeah.
Come get something to eat. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What year are we talking about?
This, we talking about like 90,
About
92.
90-ish? Okay.
Yeah. 92, I was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we in that range at that point.
And what about music at that time, bro?
Man.
What type of music did you like?
We was, man, so it's crazy because I rap, but like I was an R&B person. If I knew how to sing, I'd probably be,
Yeah.
man, I always been in the R&B music. Like I listen to hip hop, but, and I like Pac, of course Pac, you know what I'm saying? That was my go-to at that time, but then it was all type of music though, man. I was listening to De La Soul, like
So
everything.
I know Peanut is out there watching, man, and for everybody that's watching, man, the age old debate, Pac or Big, bro?
Man, personally, I don't think it's close. I think it's Pac. I think somebody had to ride for the East,
Yeah.
so they put Big there. I liked him personally, but I just didn't think he would. Like when people say that, man, I don't even kind of get into that.
Yeah.
Like,
But what about if you did have to make an argument for Pac? What would be the reason why you would say Pac?
Pac was
is the
super
best?
versatile, man. Like he had a song about his mama, Brenda having a baby. Like
Yeah.
he gave stories. He gave you, like, you could listen, be in any type of mood, and he got something for that.
Yeah,
you know what
he
I'm
do.
saying? I get around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get on some hoish shit, you know? Toss it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had bangers, like, but I don't knock nobody that liked Big. I just don't think he was better than Pac. Like,
Right.
if you want to go catalog wise, you be better saying like a Jay-Z to battle Pac, but I don't think Jay-Z got him either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying catalog. Like, you talking about 2 albums, and Pac did, like, man, he still probably could drop one right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Jay-Z or Kanye?
What? Jay-Z.
Okay, is that even not a debate to you? I think they're pretty
No.
close.
I know. I think Kanye a genius, but his music is not better than Jay-Z's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
agree.
think, and I don't think Kanye got. He just don't got the catalog or longevity that Jay-Z got. But Kanye has his own type of fan base and shit, but
Definitely.
it just ain't. It's not Jay Z.
It ain't Jay Z level.
Nah.
Jay Z got songs. Don't get me wrong though. Kanye may got a couple, but Jay got like 20. Like if they had a, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that shit. Come on, bro. That's gonna take you back. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think like of a Kanye song outside of
I think the Kanye song that I like the best is the shit when Miami Heat won the championship.
You can't-
And that not one man should have all this power.
That's a good one. That's what I'm
that
saying.
is-
So certain songs,
Yeah.
he do got like that, but Jay-Z got like more of those. You know what I'm saying? He got more of those.
I like
Yeah.
his newest song. It's not new, but it's his gospel album.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, walk with me.
That's one of his. That's one of his.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
bangers.
Yeah, that's his song.
That's one of them. That's one.
But no, that ain't on his new album, Des.
Nah, it ain't. I was about to say. I
That
don't
is,
think
it just went viral. I just
Jesus
went on my Facebook.
Walks?
Jesus Walks is at least 10 years old.
Jesus
No,
Walks was out before you was born, Des.
Yeah, I think Jesus Walks. You may just now caught on to that one.
No,
I'm
no,
just-
no,
that may
no,
be a
because
little-
they was all
Yes.
on the airplane, and he had just did his new church opening, and
Oh,
all the choir people, they was on the airplane singing, and
Yeah,
it
that's
sounded
that's
good.
that was that's an old song though.
so, but it's not old to you.
That's what I was about to say.
You know, it's
I
not
tell
old to you,
people
you just
like
heard
something
that
that's
shit.
old, like music wise, and it's crazy you say it because we talk about that with music, like
Yeah.
like even man, I just literally talked to my little brother Killer. Shout out Trey Killer, man. I'm telling him like his first album, he got classics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That the world haven't heard. It's old to us, but if you go play that in Cali right now, they ain't heard that.
Right.
Like
Right.
but and can rejuvenate that whole album for real. Like
Check game. Look, this is something that this happens to local people all the time. This is what niggas do, bro. They go and make a song. They play that motherfucker 10,000 times to themselves, riding around in the car with their friends. And this song that nobody else has ever heard gets owed
To them.
to the person
Yeah.
who make it,
Yup.
and they done promoting it, and they go and make another motherfucking
Yup.
song.
Yup.
And they play that bitch 10,000 times.
and that's how
Same
they
thing.
That song gets old.
they get old. It get old to them.
But like, man, people do that shit. Like, man, I swear to God, I see people that make good songs, amazing shit, but they move on to something else so quick that they never give this real good song that they made an opportunity to flourish because they don't take it around enough people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
for
the shit
sure.
get old to them.
yeah.
But beside Pac, you know, what other type of music did you like, bro? You know, we West Coast in the '90s. We
In the
went. We
'90s,
NWA
in the
type
'90s, I was definitely a Q. So my big brother was one of my biggest influences in my life, and Cube was his favorite rapper.
Yeah.
So Cube was my favorite rapper, which Cube is probably one of the greatest of all time.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
See, the only reason I know of Biggie, not know of Biggie, but he really hit my mind when they did like that reboot of the Compton, Welcome to Compton.
Yeah.
And like 50 Cent, you know, and that's in. the
50
reason I
gave
know-
Biggie a shout out.
Yeah.
So what type of music do you like? That's who dropped heat for you right now?
Okay, dropping heat definitely like Javid. Don't give me the lion. I don't.
Who?
I like Adele, especially her new album.
Adele.
I like
Okay.
Adele.
Okay.
I really like Adele.
Yeah.
But
And like Justin Bieber type.
Oh, okay, that's your.
And even Taylor Swift, she gets me on. But
Yeah.
on the rap side, I like Polo G. You know, I
Yeah.
like them sad, not sad, when they
they rap
give me
about
my feels.
yeah.
Like I like something to make me passionate about that song, and it relates to
Somebody just commented and said that new Adele is fire.
I agree.
I'm gonna have to take that to the
That's
lab.
very good.
I haven't listened. I can't. I can't personally get into this new music.
Is Adele black or white?
Adele, she's mixed. I believe. No, she's white.
Is she?
Yeah, just
she
from
mixed
somewhere
with
else.
she mixed with motherfucking English and German.
That's what I'm saying. She's just from somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What the?
Shoot, I was just talking the other day, and I was just asking, like, is the UK and Canada? And they're like, where did you go to school at? And I'm just like, I did.
You said it's the UK
I didn't
and
go to
Canada. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Adele dates Rich Paul, big.
For real?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That's what Peanut said, man.
The baller, that's brown people, right?
Yeah, let me do one thing that I normally like to do is circle back around the Peanut. Give me that point, nigga, because Big said that he liked Pac better.
Facts.
And gave a full reason why
Facts.
he over here commenting, talking about.
Every time I see it on the
Peanut
podcast, I
says the
just
same thing every time, talking about Big only had 2 albums. His catalog, if he had that much impact off of 2 albums, imagine what he would have done off of 10.
but that's the thing.
T-Hun shaking his head,
They
bro.
needed to give somebody from the East that push, man.
Bro.
And it was big. Like
Yes.
we gotta have somebody shining like this nigga.
Definitely
So, are
did.
they
So
from
Big
two
was they
different-
Pac.
Huh?
They from 2 different sides? I thought they was friends.
They was at one point.
They were friends at first, but then Pac got shot.
That's
And-
when they fell out?
And they fell out because Pac felt like Biggie had something
So
to
to
do with it, or at least
Knew
he
who
was
did it.
saying that type shit publicly. But, you know,
Drop a song called Who Shot You?
right.
I watched the Welcome to Compton like twice and still didn't get into the drama.
Yeah.
What actually happened.
Yeah.
My mom's big on Pac, but
Yeah,
still
she's a smart woman.
Yeah.
just
Big up to your mom.
definitely.
Oh God. So, all right. I was talking about these comments that's coming through here.
Yes, sir.
I never thought that we would have to block our own page.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about my bro over here. All right, Big. So look, bro. We
Yes,
in the
sir.
5th grade, bro. We done did that. You went to Edison all the way up until junior high?
Yeah, man. Thank God, man. I'm big on loyalty, so yeah, I was there all the way through. Yeah, man.
Favorite teacher at Edison, bro?
That's tough. Man, I had Miss Saunders. She was on me, black teacher. She seen something in me.
She was
My
the
favorite-
only black teacher?
Nah, like you had Miss Saunders. You had Miss Eaton. It was a few black teachers. Miss Jackson. I'm trying to think.
What's
It's
that
a lady.
one
She's
teacher
still at
that was just
Edison
like
right now. Miss
that-
Brooks.
Miss
She
Brooks?
been there forever.
She's still there?
Still there.
Damn.
And she work in the Bollies. Miss Brooks. She was like 1st grade with Miss Brown. Yup. Short, dark skinned lady. She was like a mama. Like, get your ass in class. Like, lady, you can't cuss at me. Yo, she was Miss Saunders, man. She used to be on me though. She seemed like I was the kid that, okay, I'm gonna do what I need to get by, even though I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't no class clown or nothing.
Yeah.
I just my attention span for stuff was kind of like I'm getting my work done and then I'm just chilling. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like that, and I got my 5th grade year. I did the dumbest stuff. One of the dumbest things I ever did in my life. Like I told you after that, you know, the situation from the fight.
Yeah.
We was all popular though. 5th grade, man, we outside, we playing truth dare, double dare, and all that. And I
Yeah.
chose to dare. So they double dare me to pull one of my classmates' pants down, female.
Oh.
And I did it. And ended up getting in school suspension for like 90 days.
Damn. 90?
Like, yeah, so not like
you
real
a
talk.
prison
Let me tell you. Nah, listen, I'm about to break this, and it's crazy because, man, when I tell you, like, that was like jail, like institution, like, bruh, like, so, mind you, this happened, right? If I'm lying, I'm flying. My mom, if she on there, she'll tell you. I get a call. They call my mom, like, you feel me? She come up there from work. So she comes straight in there. Miss Nab was the principal, bro. She go straight in the office, start beating my ass. You feel me? Like, so I'm taking the whooping. I know I'm about to get stroked, whatever. They tell me already what I was getting. So my mom, like, Miss Nab, she pulled Miss Nab in the office. Can you call everybody to the auditorium? He pulled her pants down in front of everybody. I'm about to beat his ass in front of everybody. So in my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm about to run the fuck up out of here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, she do this. Miss Nab end up talking her down, and I love her for life for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, but she was about to beat my ass in front of the whole school, bro. Like, and I'm looking like, bro, like, you know what your mind tell you, like, man, I ain't about to let her, but if she was gonna do it, it would have happened.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
You can't
so
do
yeah,
it.
I
You
ended up
can't
getting
do it.
90 days, man. And when I say, like, man, I'm working in the schools now, they got in-school suspension, and it's nothing like at Edison, man. It was this room in between the music and the art room. It was like a closet. Man, I watched people come and go, come back and go again. You know what I'm saying? Like, while I'm in there, no windows, nothing. I just was getting stacks of paper every day, 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Only
That
time
is a tough
I would have to
one,
be there at a certain time. I would get my breakfast before everybody come in the building. I wouldn't see nobody. I could hear shit like motherfuckers would be knocking on the wall like, hold your head up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was in there fucked up. So after that, after I get out, bro, like I said, like it's a jail. Look, I get out, man, the first day I'm so confused on everything. Like, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looking at me like, shit, we get to go outside. I'm like, nah, stay in the inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just bad. Like, it was bad. Like, I was real live, like, man, I didn't even know how to, after them 90 days, man, because probably, man, the most people that was in there at once was probably like 4 people. And our teacher, or the person over the in-school suspension, bro, he had 4 tables, desks, and we was like to the wall. Like, we couldn't even look at each other type shit, bro. Right. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, man.
So after y'all had reached 4 people, like, they would just send you to another closet?
Nah, that was the most people that got in-school suspension at the same time.
Right.
Like, people wasn't that bad. Like, it was like a fight or breakout, they may get a week. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So they'd come in, like, for example, not Hunt per se, but just say Hunt. Get in a fight with, he used to fight Leland Johnson all the time in elementary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They used to bang all the time. And they'd come in there for a week and leave. 2 weeks later, they'll probably, Hunt might come back in there and do another week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like one motherfucker that was in there the whole time, though.
Was you.
Yeah, bro. I think I was in there like man, it was like springtime when I got out, boy. Like, it was crazy.
That's a long time to be.
It was, man. Shit.
That, you know what? I don't think
that changed my life. Like, I don't think I got in no real trouble in school after that.
You know what though, bro? Sometimes I think that people just say numbers and they don't realize how substantial these numbers are.
Yeah, that was bad.
Because 90 days in school suspension is too much, man.
That was a long time, man.
That's like that's like making somebody wanna. It's institutional.
It was institutional, man. That's the only thing I could, because I'm telling you, like, I didn't even know how to function around people.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers like, bro, you good? You want to go outside? Nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting here. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm used to being in the inside. So it was like bad, man. It was bad. Yeah.
So all right, so we do Edison, all the way up into 6th grade. Then what middle school did you go to?
I became a Stivers Tiger.
Stivers, okay.
Yeah, that's where I got it around. You know, you meet new people. Like instantly linked up with like my brother Terry Matthews. We was talking when he was on this.
Yeah,
that was big bruh. Like Stivers was dynamic as far as different cult. Like in the hood, you know how people be popular because of fighting, or man, it'll be a motherfucker that played a violin that be just as popular as the basketball star. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like it was, everybody was, you know what I'm saying? I met my dude Milkman at Stivers, my dude Wayne, Tyree. Like, man, it was, man, I had a ball at Stivers too. Now Stivers, I started, that's where shit could have went left. And then I changed my ways up because I started kicking it too hard. My cat Charles Metcalf, like we got to messing with a lot of female, you know what I'm saying? And it was
that's Luxury.
Lux, you already know. Yup.
Man, I love Lux. That's my
dog.
brother,
I love
man.
him more than life.
Man,
He a
that's
View
my brother,
nigga,
bro.
He was from the View.
Yeah, he was.
Man, we stole bikes.
Man, shout out to Lux, Willie O, and
Willie
my bro
O, yeah.
Calvin.
You
man.
already know Calvin. Them all brothers.
Cal straight gangster.
That's
bro.
that's probably one of the most savage niggas.
That nigga is
ever.
a real
Like,
man. That is my he's a muscle
man,
for a nigga,
bro, call right now. What's happening,
Yeah,
nigga?
yeah,
You ain't doing nothing. I got it. Like I'm looking like, nah. You know I got. Nah,
right,
you ain't doing nothing.
right.
All right, bro. Say less. And he the
Man.
baby brother.
Yeah, shout
He
out
was-
to they
yeah.
pops too, man.
Yup, pops.
great
Took
pops.
me in.
man.
All of them, man. They love them more than life. You want to tap
Kenya?
on that?
I went to school
Yup,
with Kenya
yup.
Metcalf, man. That's my
Yeah,
sis.
they-
Yeah,
They all, man. So yeah, Stivers, man, was a dog on. We was sweet as fucking football. Played running back there. I met Will
Stivers
Smith.
though, bro. Now I really feel like Stivers was a magnet school though, wasn't it? Did you have
It
to
was school
pass
up- yeah,
a test to get into Stivers?
You had to. So I played the bass drum. I used to be in the Western Stars. Shout out to the Stars, man. They need to
What,
bring drill
big?
teams
Did
back.
you, big?
Yeah, I was a dog on the bass. You know what I'm saying, drum.
Yeah.
So I played the bass drum to get in at Stivers.
What grade did you get accepted? I know they accepted
Seventh.
sixth.
They was when I came, it was only 7th and 8th grade, middle school, and Terry had hit a major point. Like when we came out my 8th grade year, they said there wasn't no more sports.
Yeah.
So it instantly, like, if it ain't no sports, like I probably wouldn't got through school. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when they said no sports, it wasn't even an option to go there in 9th grade. I was on like I'm out of here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But then they end up bringing sports back. I would have been part of that first graduating class. If I could do it all over, knowing that,
Yeah.
I would have stayed and played. Because Coach Martin, man, I love him more than life. He was the one that for real seen, like, without playing politics, you know about sports, man, and coaching
Yeah.
and politics and people knowing parents. And so, man, he knew I was a dog. Like, my 7th grade year, I don't like bragging, but you know what I'm saying? I was doing stuff like, he like, nigga, this nigga don't got to try out, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then they had a
Football,
green light.
basketball, big.
Basketball. I was sweet in football too. All the way through high school and college, it was just politics, man. Like when I got my 7th grade year at Stivers, man, we went 3-3, but our 8th grade year we won city. We went undefeated.
Yeah.
And,
We talking football, right?
Football, yeah.
Yeah.
And shit, I was the linebacker. Like, man, I was the one laying wood on everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but my passion was running back. And coach wanted, like, instead of embracing the linebacker role, even though I did it, man, I still was salty about not playing. So me and coach would get into it all the time. Like,
Yeah.
man, fuck y'all. Like, then he'd kick me out of the game. I come back the next, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. My dude, Danny Perdue, that was our quarterback. Yeah, we was nice on the football field. We was all right in basketball too. I feel like we had dogs, but somewhat like when we got to playing like McFarland and you going against some
real
niggas,
niggas,
like they got kind of timid, but these was niggas I was playing against all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Stivers, man, we had some dogs though for sure. Yeah. I still got the record too. I don't think that's ever gonna get broke. I got 13 threes in one game, so yeah, I hit 43 against Fairport.
What?
43 points by yourself?
43 against Fairport. Yeah.
Right.
13 threes. That record, I don't think. The closest person got to breaking that was probably my dude Benny. When he went over to Stivers, he was making me nervous. Like, he was dropping some 9 and 10 3-point. I'm like, boy, somebody break his ankle.
Well, you dropped 43 points. What was the end game score between y'all team and the other team?
Man, it was like, I know we blew them out. It was like, I want to say we had like 65. It was like 65 to like, I had more than the team though. It was like 65 to like 38, something like that.
Yeah.
But that when I say Coach Martin, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, he believed in me like on a whole nother level. Like, man, like I see something and I'd make a pass and he'd be like, nigga, shoot the ball. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. That Fairport game, as soon as we did the jump ball, my nose started bleeding. Like, just from nerves. Like,
right.
I came in, man, and anybody that played ball know, like, when you get in that, a shooter anyway, you'll get in the zone, bro. It seemed like anything you throw up going in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that it was that night. You know what I'm saying? So
when you out there playing like that, bro, and even just hooping in general, do you recognize that there's a crowd out there, or are you just dialed into the game?
Depending on the situation. Like when we played on the junior high level, man, I really wasn't tuned into the crowd like that. You know what I'm saying?
Out there playing.
We was just playing. Yeah. Now as you get older, you know, with trash talking, you know what I'm saying? And you got people like, I know we ain't in the high school part yet, but like you got motherfuckers coming to the game to check you out, or definitely when they don't got a game. So like if it's a Tuesday night in Dunbar playing, like we was mobbing down there, like just to be in the building. Like nigga, we'll see y'all Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah, like so it was different. Junior high, man, it was just I was tuned in. Like, and then like I said, like Coach Martin, man, that might have been outside of him, probably Coach Ward after that. Believed in me like no other. Like, yo.
So, all right, you do Stivers in middle school. All right, and then they'd say that they're not going to have any sports in the 9th grade. So where you decide to go for high school?
My brother's still mad at me for making this decision, man. I went to Patterson. I became a Beaver.
Yeah,
I went to Patterson, man. And my thought process was, I'm going to go to Patterson because I knew everybody was going to Dunbar and Colonel White.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to play with them. I wanted to play against them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I thought Patterson was going to be like where a nigga can come in and start varsity. And that shit, when I got there, man, I bumped, first person I bumped into was one of my best friends, Doug. Like, he was at McFarland at the time, but we grew up from Dayton View and all that together. So it was like, I see bruh, like, okay, we gonna be the backcourt. You know what I'm saying? Then I end up meeting like it's my brother, like love him more than life, Mike Hogan's, probably the best left hand shooter. We always say who the best shooter. Yeah. I give him the best left hand, but I say I'm the best shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it was like I started building relationships with my dude Ike. Shout out to Ike. You know what I'm saying? Byron Weston. Man, we was my freshman year at Patterson. We was loaded.
Yeah.
With talent. Like, we was about 10, 12 deep, and we had a coach that let us play ball. My cousin Dave Akbar. You know what I'm saying? My dude Maurice made the squad. My cat Strick, man, that was the person that I couldn't stand the most, but he my nigga though.
Yeah.
Like, cause at Stivers, I give you an example. Like with Strick on the hoop side, we played the game we lost to Stivers.
Yeah.
This is why I tell you they cheated us. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he said it though, like they only win in the city was against us. You know what I'm saying? But it was their reserve team against our freshmen. But it was like, man, I don't know if the ref was one of the teachers at Stivers or some shit, man. But like everybody that was balling that game, they fouled out. Like, so like I end up fouling out. My nigga Mike Hogue fouled out.
Yeah.
My nigga Doug fouled out. And we go into overtime and Strick, like, his favorite player was Kobe. So he had like his Mamba mentality wasn't Mamba-like, though. Like, he would go out there and, I got y'all, bro. And then go 0 for 8. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit. Like, so, but that's my guy, though, man. Like, man, confidence-wise, I would take his confidence any day of the week, though. Like, I wish I played like that. You know what I'm saying? I went in there, like, not wanting to make no mistake. Like, that's the part where I say politics came in. Like once my freshman year, it wasn't like that. But, like, once we sophomores and juniors, like, me and the coaches wasn't seeing eye to eye, so you make a mistake. Like, even if it ain't my fault, I'll throw a nice bounce pass and somebody fumble it and turn it over, and they, like, big, I told you don't throw them type of pass. Like, damn, It wasn't even me.
Right.
This nigga didn't catch the ball. Yeah,
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So my freshman year, though, we was decent. We was sweet. I went out, I played football that year too. And then I ended up quitting because I was on the bench. But they put us in, we was losing to Colonel White. Now, this a highlight. Well, it's a highlight, but a moment as far as high school.
Yeah.
My freshman year, man, we playing Terry Pogue. Terry Pogue is like Derrick Henry at that time.
Yeah.
Man, it was like they put me in. I'm a freshman. I think, bro, he had just committed to O State. And, man, it was like they ran like a 42 dive, and it was like Moses opened this whole hole for this nigga, like, and it was just me and him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this Terry Pogue, like, this nigga about to, you know what I'm saying? So I end up tackling him, and the nigga smacked me upside my head, like, that's how you hit. All I know, I couldn't feel none of this. I'm looking at Coach, like, Coach Rowland, get me up out of here, man. Bro, I had a stinger, though.
Yeah.
But then all the players, like, that's good shit, woo, woo, woo. Then I ain't get back in, though. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I ended up quitting my freshman year on football, and then I started doing other, like, I played literally every sport in high school. Like, I ran cross country.
Yeah.
Played basketball. I did tennis, baseball.
Swimming.
Nah, we ain't had no swim team. What else?
Well, I mean, shit.
Shot
You played
put.
football, basketball, cross country, tennis.
Shot put. Yeah, I did
Shot
shot
put.
put. Yeah.
What's that?
Baseball. Track where you throw the thing with your
It's like a big
ass
metal
heavy
ass
ball.
iron ball. You
Toss this
take that
motherfucker.
bitch and you throw it.
Yeah,
Not
like,
with your
not
neck,
your
you
neck,
hold
your
it.
hand. You gotta hold it like this, and you spin. Then you gotta toss it like. Yeah. So,
But that's something for people that's strong as
yeah, you
fuck.
gotta be strong for that.
Throw it down, metal ass ball. See how
Shout
far
out to
you
like
can throw it.
like motherfuckers that was throwing the shot put was like me, Nashawn Goddard, Myron Epps. Like, that's how I got closer with them. We over there while they running, we sitting over in the cut, chilling and waiting to throw this heavy ass ball and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
So how was high school, bro? Who was some of your still kind of like the same friends that you had coming up?
Man, so
What neighborhood are you living in at this time?
Oh man. So yeah, we almost missed the whole part. So like when I went to go to Stivers, we moved to Townview. So my mom, this is the first time I ever cussed in front of my mother. She like, yeah, when you get out of school, the bus gonna drop you off at Westwood. Now remember what we was just talking about? The whole time going through Westwood, my Dayton Christian Westwood. So she tell me that, I'm like, nah, the fuck I ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, she like, what? I'm like, Mom, I can't go to Westwood. Right. Niggas gonna kill me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Drop
Like,
you off
these,
at
I
Westwood
get into
Recreation
Center. I gotta go to Westwood, the legendary Westwood Center.
Right.
Where, man, Jolly, the whole lynch mob, like, man, them all brought C-Lock, I love you, boy.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Westwood was a whole nother monster. But it was like my mom, like, she like, yeah, you going to Westwood. I'm like, nah, the fuck I ain't. Like, she like, nigga, you going. I'm like, so I get to telling her though, like, man, they go try to kill me up there. Boy, I got into it with these niggas daily.
Yeah, and
like,
saying, like, and I don't know anybody from Westwood. And Westwood, if you live outside of Westwood, man, you look at Westwood as a whole game.
And it was.
Yeah.
Like, so the first day I go to Westwood, so it end up being like, so it's like Westwood and then the Wood. It's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Wood is like Brandy Hoskins, like Nation, Donovan, Jock, Sean, them.
Yeah.
Then you got Westwood. That's your Jellies, your OJs. This the lynch mob. Joe Hunter.
Yeah.
C-Lock, Prince. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them the niggas that get down and grimy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
Matt.
Westwood Legends or something?
They all, every name I just named is definitely got a print in Westwood. Barkeem, like, them niggas, them all like brothers. Grouch. You know what I'm saying? So the first day I go there, I'm in there shooting around, and then it was like Jock and Shine and them come in. So when I see them, I'm walking out the gym, but Jock noticed me off rip, like, ain't that nigga Banky? You wanna try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't inhale it though.
Oh,
yeah, you done
shit.
inhaled the cigar.
What the fuck just
You don't
happened?
inhale cigar.
Man,
You
man,
can't
I didn't
inhale
see
it.
what the fuck went on.
You can't
God
inhale
damn,
it.
I looked down for 1 second, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just got
Yeah, look, you can't. So cigars, you just. She just hit
God
that.
damn, look, bro. I was looking at my phone. My son text messaging me and shit. I look down, boy.
Hold on. So how do I
God
do that?
damn.
So you just puff it. You puff it and blow it out. You don't inhale it.
Peanut, did you see that shit?
Puff
Peanut.
like that, then blow it out.
Man, nut, damn, bro. We miss
Don't
you,
inhale,
bro.
just blow it out.
I'm good. I don't smoke.
God
My
damn.
throat hurts.
Yeah,
said-
you inhaled that one.
Right, interview over. Well, at least she said my throat
I know
hurts.
what I like and I
Man.
know what I don't like.
We got these big boy DNA cigars, bro.
Yes, sir. It's a boss mentality, man. The DNA is in you. You know what I'm saying? It's in you. So yeah, man. They seen me, and they like, there go that nigga. Thank you. So I go out to the entrance thing, like, all right.
Yeah.
Now the night before, this is what I'm saying. Like, my pops taught me everything, like from fighting and everything.
Right.
He like, man, listen, cause I was telling my mom, like, bro, they gonna jump me. He like, well, shit, it is what it is, son. Like, just make sure one of them look like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take that with me to the day I leave. You know what I'm saying? I told my son that, like, so my man, he always told me, like, make sure you're back to the wall. Now, hands wise, I could fight. I ain't just no person that go beating up on people, but
Right, but you
I
can
know how to
protect
defend myself.
yourself,
Yeah,
defend yourself.
I'm undefeated, but I ain't been in a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? But I'm undefeated. So then, man, they walk up. I get in my stance, like, shit. I see that they really ain't trying to do too much of nothing either, though. You know what I'm saying? They see a nigga want to shook. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
boom, like.
This 7th grade, big? The 7th, 8th grade?
Yep,
around that
7th,
time?
8th grade. So I'm at that time you had Miss Arletha, Mr. Jerry. They was the people working in front of the center. So I'm standing there. They looking at me like, well, you can't stand out here the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I end up going back in the gym. So anybody that know Westwood, it's these side doors by the gym.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as that door open, it just brighten up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the door's open now. This your Roth niggas. This your lynch mob motherfuckers coming through.
Yeah.
Joe and all them. So as soon as they come in, now jocking them back on it like, shit, they're going to nigga that from Dayton Christian Center, the banking nigga, brother, be talking shit, bro. Do.
Yeah.
So
They calling you they call you Banky.
At that time, yeah, I was bank. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me from like Found and people that was that's close to me know me by Banky.
Banky?
Yeah, like
does Big come from Big Bank or no?
So Big came in high school. That's what Coach Martin and my cat D Jones, Doral Jones, gave me. And then that stuck with me like literally since. So the Banky, like like if like Big, that's like most people know me by.
But you put both of your names together,
Big Bank.
Know we got Big Bank.
You already know. That's how the mixtape name came about. Yeah.
Let's go.
So
man, shout out to Coach Coach Chronic.
What he talking about?
He said Big Smoke DNA.
You already know. You already know. Tell him I got one for him, man.
Man, Coach, he said he got one for you, bro.
Those your Brandon cigars?
Yes, Bill. We'll talk about that too. Yeah. So yeah, they end up coming. So they get back on some bullshit. Like, but then I go back out to the thing. Like, all right, boom, boom.
You get your back to the wall. So
get my back to the wall.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So Joe is the leader.
Yeah.
That's the legend. And
Yeah.
then, long story short, find out we related though. So once that happened, then it was like, once we found out we cousins, then it was like, like, nah, y'all can't fuck with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out Mel, you know what I'm saying? That's his big bro. And rest in peace, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so then Westwood turned into a family. Like they, to this day, like them, like all my family, like everybody name.
Damn, Big, you got Dayton View and Westwood.
Yeah.
As your family, bro.
And it's crazy because it ain't too many people that could probably cross over and get that same love. Like, man, I love them niggas to death. Them niggas I die for. View and Westwood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's mutual though. You know what I'm saying? Like, before my little brother came out as his shell and became who he was Lil Bank. Everybody used to call him Lil Bank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Trey.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. And but man, Westwood turned into a family, man. Like all of them, like Brandy, that's Sus. I watch Lil Sus put in work with us. Anybody like on the hoop side, and then Coach Hoskins used to get like 20 of us. Even Lil Daquan at that time, he was younger. Damn, bro, I'm almost Q Mills, Steve Wright. Shout out to them all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I couldn't stand them. That's why I went to a different school. Cause even though I did shine, I felt like I was still better than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, we end up, a lot of the Westwood niggas start feeling some type of way. Like, man, I should be starting over Jock. I should be starting over Sean. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when it was the biggest tournament ever in the history. In Dayton, Ohio, was March Madness at Westwood Center. Like how the Swiss and y'all used to, the Kings, third grade all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Westwood versus Mohawks.
Oh yeah.
Parkside.
Yeah.
But then one year we branch off. Like all the street niggas. Like all the hood. It was like Westwood versus Dulwood. Like we done down there split it. Like, so that's why I was telling you, like, you got your Brandy's, Louis, then you got me, Locke. Like it was my dude Vic Carter. Like, and we ended up playing them in the championship and we got cheated. Pissed me off. Man. Of course, man, it's always controversial, man. We was winning. We was up. We was up, man. Big time. And they did come back. And man, I had 4 fouls. Locking them will tell you, man. I did my dude bad. I threw one off the glass to Vic, and he dunked. And it put us up 4. They called a travel. I go off, get 2 texts.
Oh,
they hit Q Mills, hit all the free throws, and then they end up going to overtime. We end up losing. But by then, everybody tempers. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a call. Everybody going out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like Westwood versus Dudwood. They gon' Coach Hoskins, the legend. They gotta give him that call. You know what I'm saying? Like, this who run the whole fucking tournament. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but
it happens.
Yeah, it happened, man. And that's like kind of on the sports side of the story of my life, though, man. Like, I feel like now people, like I just talked to my bro Hancock yesterday. He was up at Ponus. And I was telling him, like, legends-wise, when it comes to sports, it ain't the same. Like, I feel like I never get the props I deserve, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But motherfuckers that played against me knew, like, nah, nigga, he was him. Like, that nigga was nice. Like, so.
Why don't you feel like they was giving you the props you deserve?
Cause I never, like I was saying earlier, like, if a person on the team that wasn't better than me can make mistakes.
Yeah.
And don't get it, they wouldn't take them out for it or none of that shit. But when it was me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would, you know what I'm saying? And that shit used to eat me alive, like, cause I knew I was better than niggas. You know what I'm saying? But then that's why I said one of the things I wish that I could have took from Strick was, like, no matter if this nigga went he can go 0 for 12, he gonna keep shooting like he 10 for 12. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? So that part about him I always respected. I always play with that like I was on nails or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, if I fuck up, man, coach gonna yank me, or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah, that kind of played a big role until I got to college. You know what I'm saying?
So when you started playing varsity, sophomore, junior?
My sophomore year, I quit on the team, man. So one of the biggest things I regret, you know what I'm saying, got Coach Brad. He
yeah, that was your coach there?
At Patterson till my senior year. And I had a talk with him later on in life, though, like, was you picking on me, or did you see something in me and was trying to get it out of me? Like,
yeah.
And there was he couldn't really give me no real definitive answer, like, but we was running suicides my sophomore year, and I was a guard.
Yeah.
So I'm making the time, but I'm not finishing with the guard, so he kept making us run suicides. So after, like, the 3rd time, bro, like, my dude Akbar, Terry Green, shout out to Adonis Curtis, you know what I'm saying? I got to play with, man, he was special, you know what I'm saying? And they'd slow down so I can finish with them.
Yeah.
But they like, nah, nigga, we know what y'all doing. So it was like, run again. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went to the bench. Teammates like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I ended up quitting. And then, man, I watched my team suffer from that. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was on like, that's what they get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was more it wasn't my teammates. It was like towards Brad and them, like.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing how my team was, so it kind of made me, you know, feel bad. So I tried to come back. They wouldn't let me come back. And then my junior year, the same thing happened. But then I ended up going to play reserve. And then my junior year, this how I knew Brad was on bullshit, though. Like, our junior year, my cousin Dave Akbar stayed next to me. Man, we was working on our game from sun up to sundown. Like,
Yeah.
we playing one-on-one full court for a gallon of water. 7-game series. Like, me and him used to battle. So when we was coming into our junior year, we was coming like we taking over. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the first day at tryouts, Akbar shitted on everybody in that motherfucking gym, including me, and got cut the next day. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was shitting on everybody in the gym and got cut. So I'm looking like,
Man.
I watched my cousin.
Politics, though.
So I watched my cousin the next day when we going home and he get cut. Man, I'm his shoulder he crying on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why he keep fucking with me? Like, so I went in there angry the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking shit. We end up having to run suicides again. This time, like after that third time, I'm like, man, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm out this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I left. And my cousin Doug, one of my best friends, he came out like, nah, bro, don't do this shit again. I'm like, nah, man, fuck that. So Akbar ended up transferring to Dunbar.
Yeah.
So the next day, after I quit, I tried to transfer. Coach Waterman was over there. He was coaching at Dunbar, but he was teaching at Patterson. So he was trying to get us over there. Mind you, that summer, I'm in a upper bound program at Central. I'm playing with like Justin Macbeth. That was a dog at Dunbar. Vic Carter, Donovan Brown. So we all, at this point, Don and them like, bro, you might as well come and put that blue on. You feel me? So that summer before all this transpired, Coach Malone, at Colonel White, Coach Rogers, they was trying to get me to come to Colonel White. Waterman and them was trying to get me to come to Dunbar. But I was in it. Like, I always been loyal. Like, he's my nigga. I can't leave Hogue and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't leaving my niggas. I can't leave Doug and them. You know what I'm saying?
And then Brad get fired. Or he quit.
Brad quit my senior year, and we ended up getting Coach Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, my junior year, I tried to transfer. They let Akbar leave and still play. Miss Neal, when my mom took me in there, she wouldn't let me transfer. And she said if I did, then I would have to sit out my junior year. But I had just missed my sophomore year, so I'm like, nah. And Coach Turner told me to come play JV.
Yeah.
So I dogged on JV. Brad would try to get me to dress varsity. I wouldn't do it. So I'm like, and even to this day, like, if you talk to Miss Neal down at Welcome, like, she told me exact words. Like, I asked her, like, why you let Akbar leave and not me? She was like, nigga, because you was the best player in the building.
Yeah.
Facts. Her mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She knew the politics and everything that was going on, but she knew I was a good athlete, not just basketball player, you know what I'm saying? I was, like I said, like, and I was tennis, you know what I'm saying? Baseball and everything. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I ended up staying at Patterson. And RJV was sweeter than the varsity. Like, motherfuckers was coming to see us play over the varsity.
So now you in high school, bro, and you hoop.
Mm-hmm.
But also you still got your musical influence, because once you graduated, you know, you start. Did you start getting into music at that point, or while you were still in high school?
I was doing music when I was little. We had a group called PFL, Players for Life.
Yeah.
It was me, my dude Quinn, he go by Jay Bez, his sister Keisha. I had BJ rapping. I wrote BJ and my brother Trey's first rhymes, like, on that song. We was doing talent shows, winning first place and everything.
Damn, big what?
Yeah, we was sweet. We had a song called Player Life, and man, like, we was jumping.
Was y'all more East Coast, West Coast.
Man, we had our own little swag. Yeah, we was different, man. It wasn't like no East Coast Tim shit. It wasn't no West Coast. You know,
Yeah.
we was just doing us. Like, and at that time, I found out because we found out Kenlo was our cut. Like, Cuz used to come to the hood and just drop off all type of Player University shit.
Yeah.
So we rocking Player University jerseys, everything. They like, where you get this shit at? Like you know what I'm saying? And it was Cuz like Cuz would come around and like Santa, just drop off shit.
Lace it up.
Yeah, like shout out Big Cuz. And man, to this day, Baby D got some lyrics that was with Too Short that was on Player Life.
What?
Yeah. My dude Quinn, I think his dad had shopped our song around, and Too Short and them got a hold of it. Baby D had some lyrics from it. So that kind of took the
Who
passion
said
for
the
music.
lyrics? Too Short?
Baby D.
Oh, Baby D
It was like he was a young rapper.
Oh
under
yeah,
Too
I
Short.
think I remember hearing it. Yeah, little kid.
Little kid. Yup, he was like on the first album or something like that.
And what, they took some of y'all's lyrics?
Lyrics.
Did they
Player
ask
Life.
y'all for them?
Nah, I think I still to this day don't know how. Like maybe it was a coincidence, but I'm not gonna
Swagger
believe
jacket,
in that
man.
type shit. Yeah, Player Life.
Do you remember the lyric that they took?
I would have to listen to the song. It was more of the hook, like Player Life. And when we get to rolling this, like rolling the dice, I said, I'm a player for life, a player for real. I'm showing all you niggas that I'm the real deal. So all you suckers claiming to be pimps or whatever, he was saying some of that.
Yeah.
Grab your chick quick, cause I got game and I'm clever. It was like, man, we was young though, you know what I'm saying, talking shit.
Some of that good
So we was
shit.
influenced by like, at that time, you know, Chris Cross was jumping, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we on the young side, off that, like, you know what I'm saying? And then once that kind of happened, I kind of fizzled off on the music. I didn't really pick back up into rapping until like I came back home from college.
All right.
And I got inspired to get back in music from my little brother. Like when I came back from college, Trey was Trey Killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? And was one of the hottest young niggas in the dating music. You know what I'm saying? He was little bro. Like I'm listening to him. I'm like, so when I'm in that era, like I was banging my brother. Like it was, you know, like you had your No Limit Cash Money era. Mm-hmm. That was us, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I was banging little brother and them too. Like he was in MGG, I think that was called. Yeah.
MGG.
Yeah, they was jumping though. Bro was I'm like, this baby bro got it. Like still do. Like, and him being signed to Boosie, let y'all know that though, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yeah. But that's
So, well, how was college, bro?
Central State was crazy.
Yeah.
We was having too much fun up there. So once I got up there though, Coach Waterman, Dad linked me into the basketball team. I'm trying to remember the coach name. I think it was Coach Grant, and he had a pipeline with Milwaukee kids though.
Yeah.
So he was bringing in a lot of Milwaukee niggas. They had some good players, but like by this time that I'm at Central though, you talking about I'm on campus with like my nigga Jimmy Hill, Trey Coffey, legend. You know what I'm saying? Durrell Martin, a legend. Brandon Smith was on the team. My nigga Aaron Harrison, Alex Grant. So it was like at Central, motherfuckers was kicking it with they city. You know what I'm saying? It was like dating niggas. But then, you know, we was all cool with everybody, but you clicked up with your city, though.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
My nigga Trey, one of my one of that I met later in life, like one of my best friends, you know what I'm saying? He man, we was up there, man, playing spade tournaments for that cake. Running through, man, we was up there. It was a ball. So I kind of transitioned into Central though, from being in the Upper Bound program. Like the Upper Bound program, like that's a whole nother family. Like that's how I learned how to win. Like we won 3 championships on the basketball side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Playing in the Upper Bound. Like, and then that was Coach O'Neal. That was the other person outside of Coach Martin and Coach Ward that knew I had something. He was trying to get me to go to Bethune-Cookman, and I backed out only because I was scared to leave home, like go too far from home.
Yeah. But
I probably would have had a good hoop career down there because his brother was gonna make sure I was straight down there. But yeah, I was at Central, man. We party hard.
What was you majoring in, bro?
Manufacturing engineering with a minor in business management.
Yeah. And
then, like, even on the hoop side then, that's when I kind of came out my shell. Like, we was in the intramural league, and Coach Shiekhs, she's a legend at Central. And we had a game that I went off for, like, 38, like killing them, though, you know what I'm saying? And she like, man, you ain't playing for the team? Like, let me talk to Coach Grant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was crazy because I'm seeing my name when we talking about the leading league, like all-stars and scoring, like it's me, it's Trey, Coffee, and it's Durrell Martin, the top 3 scorers, and then Jimmy Hill. These niggas I looked up to. Yeah. Now my name with theirs, like where I felt it always should have been anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then man, N1 came. N1 was big. Hot sauce and all them came.
Professor.
And Professor wasn't there yet.
Okay.
This when they first started. You had
sauce.
Sick With
Hot
It.
Sauce.
Yeah, Skip the Malu.
Yeah.
All them. And they came to the back gym. Justin Macbeth, man, if you ever find the footage, man, I swear I got $1,000 for you. I keep telling him that because, man, that's my out of shell moment. Like if I could put something like stamp on my life with my basketball career, that was it. Yeah. So they come in there. We pick up teams. Alex and them pick me up. So it was crazy because everybody, I go to tie my shoes and shit. I come back on the court. Only person that ain't got nobody checking them is Hot Sauce. I'm like, shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that know Hot Sauce be on that bullshit, like with the Rock, like cold with it though. Yeah.
So he's a player that's so good that if you try to like stay in front of him, checking him, he'll embarrass you.
Embarrass the fuck out of you, like make you fall, all type of shit. So I'm looking like,
you understand in front of him?
Man, he
what you say, Des?
So
just like standing in front of him.
You know, so you familiar with basketball, right?
Yeah.
Like he had handles.
Okay.
Handles, like he could cross the shit out of you, make you look stupid. Yeah, break ankles. Okay. That's what he was known for. So I'm like, we checking the ball up. I'm like, hey man, listen, bro, don't be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, we just playing ball. Like we just getting some little rec in before we get in. So the first play, bro, he get to doing this little dancing and shit, and he try to hit me in the head with the ball, and I
Is that
smacked
even
it.
allowed?
Yeah, in street ball, you know what I'm saying? So he done try to throw it, it hit me, but I catch it and it go out of bounds. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry at this point, you know what I'm saying? Oh, ass nigga, you just said you wasn't gonna do that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So we get the ball, so I take him down on the block, post him up, bang him up, score, you feel me? Yeah. So AG, like, Alex, that's Alex Gant, that's my guy. He the one that was like, nigga, you about to do this nigga bad. I'm going to keep giving you the ball. Keep doing him dirty. You feel me? We come back down. He put me back in the post. Go score on him again. Yeah. So now Sick With It like, damn, bro, Hot Sauce, what you going to do? Like, so now at this point, Like I'm playing, he coming back down, he trying to do his shit, but I'm like, I know you can't shoot, nigga. So I ain't giving you, what I'm gonna play up on you for? That's,
Yeah.
he come and shoot, break. He like, well, all you do is post up. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that know, like my Twan Harris, like that's one of the biggest trash talkers ever.
Yeah.
Like I come down, he like, all he gonna do is post up. So I come and pull from the 3. I'm like, shut the fuck up, nigga. And it go smack, go straight in. You feel me? So the first game I score all 16.
Yeah.
On sauce. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now the second game, they come, I score all 12. Like AG just kept feeding me. Aaron Harrison, if you on here, Justin Macbeth, if I'm not, no lie. And
Yeah.
I ain't missed.
Yeah.
I didn't miss no shots for the first 3 games.
Right.
Fire. Pulling from deep. Like I done start pulling from dummy deep. Smacking it. So
Them niggas down there want you to join.
they did.
Damn.
I was supposed to play dribbles. Anybody know dribbles? She from the View.
Yeah, dribbles.
Play ball. Dribble will tell you.
That's
She,
us.
so we found like they gave me a nickname. They called pork chop.
Pork chop.
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Because I was shitting on hot sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they gave me the nickname, and so they played in front of the school that Saturday.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to play, but I'm so salty. I'm like, fuck y'all. I don't want to play that weak ass shit. But my brother, Trey, like Allen Iverson, hot sauce. Favorite players ever. He mocked this game. Like if anybody watched Trey play,
Yeah.
when he first was playing for Westwood, like, bruh should have went to the league. Bruh was playing with his left hand like at 6.
Yeah.
If you watch, it's crazy now watching my nephew, his baby Trey. He played just like my brother. Like he already cold with the left, right hand. He only like 7
Yeah.
doing this shit. Like he throwing no look passes. The kids ain't, you know what I'm saying? He like, but nah, if he cut, like his IQ on a like my level.
Right.
On the hoop side. And that's what bruh had pointed out, like, nah, my IQ wasn't nothing like baby Trey's. But my brother loved hot sauce, so I'm like, this ain't gonna do nothing for me. I wanted to play college ball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, my brother love you, nigga. Like, just do that for me. Like, so I called bruh. He don't answer the phone. My cousin answered, Davion. So I'm like, man, I'm sitting here with hot sauce. I'm like, man, they like, he outside riding the bike. I'm like, man, go get him. Like, I got his favorite player in the world on the phone. So he come back. They put him on the phone. He talked to him. So they let little bruh play in the game. He took my spot.
What?
Yeah, I let bruh play. I'm like, oh, this something for my brother. Like, to this day.
Yeah.
Like, you talk to Killer, man, that's one of his biggest things that he
Memories, yeah.
Yeah, like.
How old was Trey at that time?
Trey, so you talking about 01, 02, 88. He was like 13.
13?
Yeah.
That was
He got to play in front of Central State.
Man.
Yeah, like that.
How'd he do?
He did his thing. He made somebody fall and everything off
Did
the
he?
move. Yup. Like, so.
What hot sauce and them say when
they
he
was
did
fucking
it?
with him. They
Yeah.
was talking about bringing bro on the tour.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid playing in the game. Like,
Right.
that's how. So, for me, that was watching my brother shine was like me shining. So,
Yeah,
I was
of
good
course.
with that. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
do your thing. By that time, I was trying to get old. Like I said, with Central. And my brother Don, I think he made it hard for me to get on that Central because they wanted Don. Don like 6'9".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we in there, we playing against them. We beating they seniors. It was a nigga named Malcolm.
Yeah.
And, man, they get to talking about us coming to play for them. Man, he like, man, ain't nobody coming to play for y'all weak-ass school. But you getting looked at. I ain't getting looks. I'm like,
Right.
nah, nigga, I'll play for them. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, yeah, but that day, that N1 thing was probably like my biggest outside of hitting that 43 as a 7th grader. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't on a bigger stage than that N1 thing, though. So
All right, bro. I want to hear about your music though. I want to hear
I got
like
you.
when you start. You know what I'm saying? Getting into
back
when
into
you
it.
came back to the hood. Yeah. Did you graduate from Central though?
I didn't, man. I got
Okay.
kicked out.
Damn. What
Yeah.
happened?
Man, so we got in a big ass fight up there, and I ended up getting in like 3 fights with Cleveland niggas, cause my cousin, they came to a college party up there. Shorty
Yeah.
that owns Sheikhs.
Yeah. Shout out to Shorty.
Yeah, that's my dog. I love that nigga to death. You know what I'm saying? Him, my cousin Smoothie, my cousin Hank, they all up there, and I don't know how this shit happened, cause I wasn't there, but one of the niggas snuck my cousin Hank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got back to me that who it was, so shit, I'm like, that was my cousin. You feel me?
Right.
And shit, he went to say something. It was like, ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it was you that hit crack. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up beating up on dude.
It was a video.
A video of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, niggas wasn't doing that back then.
Oh yeah.
we wasn't
I
doing that
genre.
back then. So then,
You want to see the damn goddamn YouTube?
yeah, like pull it up.
No,
Pull it
because
up.
he's talking about he got kicked out. So obviously, Ware had to get back to the school
Yeah.
or the
So
video.
what evidence did they have to
That-
put you
well,
out, man? That's
what
bullshit.
it was, one of the gym teachers back there, said it was like they tried to make it like it was Dayton Cleveland thing.
Oh yeah.
And
no,
then
some
they
gang
got
shit.
down to the camera, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
found out it was us. So I got in trouble for that. And then I ended up fighting it one of his cats like 2 days later. We was
Yeah.
playing spades with my nigga Trey and them. He get to talking shit. We always hit this spot in the basement. Like if it gotta get to that. So
Yeah.
me and him fight. Beat up on him, he ended up biting me and shit. And I had to go get tested for rabies and shit. Like he was biting the shit. I'm like, man, get this nigga off me, man. Like he was like a pit though. Like
So it like swelled up to make you think you had rabies.
Like
Right.
I had it was swelling up and all that. And then he had bit so deep into like you could see where my
The
bone.
white.
The white
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
that's good.
Then I end up, so the end all be all, then it came up, like we came to find out, like my mom, we was fighting that for a minute too. Like they got to saying I didn't have enough tuition, but I was on a tennis scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how's that? But they had my name, Antoine W. Cunningham, and then Antoine M. Cunningham under the same social. So they was double charging me. And that I ended up owing them, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up having to leave.
Did you clear that up?
Nah, I'm still trying to get that together now. I'm sorry about that shit. Yeah.
So music. You said that your brother was an inspiration. So like when you hopped into the music scene, was he like producing your music back in that day and age?
Matter of fact, what's crazy is I was working at Renner Center. I was up in Springfield again, like I was running a store in Springfield.
I think I remember this time.
Yeah.
Do I remember this era? Man?
Yeah, this basic kind of when we all started linking up when
Okay.
I came back to Dayton.
Okay.
So I had there was a 2 cats. One on work with me at Renner Center. One was doing tattoos and shit. And he was a customer though.
Yeah.
And he the dude that I work with used to make beats and shit. So I go over his house one day and I'm listening to my brother. He like, who is that? I'm like, it's my little brother Killer. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
man, this nigga got it. Like they listening to it, so they fucking with him up in Springfield. So one day we all was just talking, and he was like, "You don't do music or nothing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I used to." You know what I'm saying? So he get to playing beats, and I just end up jumping on one for fun. You know what I'm saying? And like he was on that shit. Like he was pressing up CDs, and people in Springfield was fucking with it.
Your first song. That
Yeah,
first
like
little
and it wasn't even. It was like a freestyle. Like I'm just playing on that motherfucker, but the words was coming together. It was all right. So he like, man, you should do a mixtape. I'm looking like, nah, hell nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, cause still for real, at that time, man, I didn't know what, like that was a time in my life I didn't know where I was going for real. I'm working just to be working, you know what I'm saying? I dealing with my kids' mom, like, I didn't really know, you know, where, like, nigga wasn't thinking rapping was gonna be the way out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I ended up moving back to Dayton.
Where were you?
Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
So me and my kid's mom got into it real bad.
You moved up there because your pops was there, bro, or just
Nah, I
it was
moved
an
up to
opportunity?
Springfield because I was working for Rent a Center down here, and then I got a store in Springfield, so I moved up there.
Yeah.
And then when I got the store back in Dayton, I moved back. You know what I'm saying? But I had, at that, like I said, around that time, man, it was bad. Like, man, I had hit my rock bottom for real. Like, fighting, I had fought a case. And with my job, like, they had laid me off so the system let me know early, like, you guilty until proven innocent. Mm-hmm. And, man, I fought this case for like a year. And in that time, I had lost everything, cars, house. I had to move back in with my mom. Like, for a minute, though, before I moved back to Dayton, I was thugging it in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I came back down here. I was staying in my mom's basement. Like, I just started linking back on the music for real after that. Like, let me see what this music thing do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how it all started.
That is crazy how it is different for us as far as, you know, you were saying I'm guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I ain't speaking something I ain't go through. Like, I'm telling my job, like, shit, if I plead to this, can I come back to work? And they telling me they don't know. So I'm about to plead to something that I didn't do just so I can get back to work because I'm losing everything. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, nah, fuck it then. I'm just going to thug it out. Like, I'm not going to plead to something I didn't do and still don't know if I got a job after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you had your daughter while you was in college, bro?
Nah, my daughter came. She was born in August 23rd, 2008. I was home working and
okay.
Yeah.
But this was up in Springfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was born. She was a baby. That's my everything. That my son is everything to me too. Having a daughter though is kind of different.
Who's
man.
older?
My son. He 19.
Son. Okay.
Yeah. My daughter, she just turned 13 in August.
Yeah.
So like, I knew then like I gotta figure something out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I was working my ass off though. You know, taking care of home and shit. And then one day I wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, but I'm there because of my kids.
Yeah.
But I tell anybody, like, that shouldn't be a reason to stay in no relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, then I came back home, struggling at child support, boy. Was kicking my ass. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I was working. I came back. I got to working at City Gear. Man, my checks used to be like $35 after child support. Yeah. Like that shit.
That is crazy.
I ain't lying.
Like, how do they expect people to survive?
Man, they don't. The system don't give a fuck about the kid. They just want their money. You know what I'm saying?
Does that make you angry, Destiny, to hear that?
Like, they want it to be like equal. You know, they're trying to give support to the mothers, but then they're taking everything. Like, okay, let's be realistic here. Let's say the father, he's on child support and he's trying to do right, trying to get his kids. But you can't have your kids without the financial support. And you give all your money to your baby mother or whoever the money is going to. And then it leaves you with nothing and you're back to square one.
So this what I learned from it though. See, the system
So she can go get her hair done.
The system is designed It ain't designed for us. It's designed to help the woman. That's why they get public housing and all that. But that come from taxpayers. So you still got to pay that. And because the whole payment don't go to the mother. They get a part of it. And then the state get the rest. But that's them getting their money back for free rent that they giving the woman. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Man, like, and then it was like, man, I got into it with the judge, man. Like, they was going to lock me up. I'm telling them, like, y'all, because they already stereotype you as like a deadbeat. I'm like, I ain't down here because I don't take care of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? At that time, me and my baby mom wasn't seeing eye to eye. And you know what I'm saying? She went down there on me.
The courts, the judges, the lawyers, everybody in there conspires to destroy that man.
Yeah,
and
facts.
it's not a racist thing at all, because white men, black men,
it's
they
designed
get
for women. Yeah.
destroyed in these courts, man. Like, man, bro, I went through some shit where, if you know, man, like when somebody comes and they tell you, like, man, the courts railroaded me, or they say, man, this was some bullshit, it kind of sounds like the man is having sour grapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he got stroked in court, but a righteous decision was actually made against him. But, man, after me going through that shit, man, paying lawyers and still, like, man, providing a preponderance of evidence for all of this shit to just completely get ignored was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, man, for anybody that has to go to court for a child support or divorce or any type of family court system, like, they need to revamp that situation, bro, because it's not right. It's not right, man. Women, you know, women fight in order to be treated equally, okay? And if women are to be treated equally, they can't have it both ways and be seen as the automatic default victim in
Every
divorce
time.
situations.
Yeah.
It's not just
It goes
a male
both
thing,
ways,
though.
man. You
It's
know what I'm
not
saying?
just a male thing, though. Okay, because it's majority men, but women get put on child support too.
But not to the so
They do, man.
women
And
do.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know someone. They were put on child support, and it was the mother. And even after their child was grown, and they had passed away, the mother was still put on child support.
Because they got to get their money
It's a
back.
whole
It's the system.
It's not just the gender thing.
But
Yeah.
but it's still designed for the woman. Even though certain cases women do get it, but man, I done seen plenty of moms that, like, they try to say it's deadbeat dads out here, and this ain't no knock to no woman, but it's a lot of women that it is not great mothers. That still, and you can go prove that in the court of law, and they still won't get a father custody. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know why. I mean, because men have a lot of advantages in society too. I mean, men have like shit. Men have probably more power in the power structure and all the social, economic, all these different categories. Men probably have an advantage, you know. But in this particular court situation, anytime that it's involving a man and a woman, the woman, for whatever reason, seems like she comes out on top, man. And this shit is like, they take it too far. You know, and I don't know if they're doing that shit to try to level the playing field or what.
I'll give you a better example.
But it ain't right.
With how much power a woman got with the child support. A woman can go down there and be like, take him off. You know what I'm saying? They got the power to do that. They got the power to stop the payments. All that. I could go down there and be
I'm
like,
gonna hear you out.
you know what I'm saying? I done came to my kids' mom a couple times. Hey man, let me take me out.
That's
Not
all
even
I
take
want for Christmas.
not even take me off child support, because I take care of my daughter. I take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me know that. But I'm like, so for example, I'm in the rearage, like bands, right?
Right.
So I wanted to go to Dubai a couple years ago. So I go to try to get a passport. They like, nah, like you owe this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So when me and my kids, when I first got hit with child support, they told me my amount, and I'm gonna keep that disclosed.
Yeah.
People know though, but it was, we almost talking about 4 figures, like just for one child.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me, hold on, I just got sidetracked. What I was just saying.
You talking about, they talk about when they tell you the amount. And you
Okay,
talking
so
about,
boom,
like, 4 figures
I get
for a
my,
child.
so they finally set my payment, and I argued it, and they went up because I got a raise. So all right, I said my payments in the beginning was $880, and then $220 a week, and then I folded and it went up to $900 a month because I got a raise at work, and then they made me pay. KK was probably, by the time I finished fighting, she was about 2, but they made me pay for when she was first born. So I was already like 18 bands in the hole.
Yeah.
So do you pay child support and put in your own little exchange?
No,
For your children?
I pay child support. I take care of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Then it,
Yeah,
but
the child support ain't the only support that she gets
from me. Nah.
But some people do it that way.
Yeah, some people.
It are
Yeah,
fair,
but
not fair.
That ain't me. Now
Yeah,
at
that
a
ain't
point in
me.
time,
I can't operate.
I can't
like
do that.
man.
Yeah. Now at one point, I wanted to be. You know, the anger in me was like, you get that, like shit, get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Well, when your daughter is with you, there's no
You-
way
you-
that he
you
can
gotta-
say no
yeah,
dumb
you
shit
can't-
like,
yeah, your
"Oh,
mom-
I gave your mama child
Yeah,
support
you can't
already.
do
We
that.
can't go
You
to
can't do that.
McDonald's. We can't goddamn
Yeah,
it get you no
none of
shoes."
that. You still
your
gotta
daughter,
provide.
she don't got nothing
like
to
she don't
do
got
with.
nothing to do with that. So,
She don't have nothing to do with the love that you feel for her, and when you with her
Yeah.
and with your children, you're gonna be a father. The
Yeah.
child support is not made for real fathers who are going to take care of their children anyway. Like the
yeah.
amount of money that I pay, like for example, there's no amount of money that child support could assign me to pay that I wouldn't want to pay
Do anyway.
anyway. So I
Right.
don't care about that. But what we are saying is the way that they come up with these figures isn't right.
At,
It's not right. You know what I'm saying?
so-
But the thing about it though, like I will turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone and say,
Yep.
you know what? This amount that you guys have given me to push is going to make me work harder, so I'll be able to pay that and then some. But the problem is just the automatic believing of anything that a woman says, even though
yeah.
they get up there and tell fucking fantastic lies, is wrong. It's wrong, man. You cannot ignore real evidence. And then but what Big is saying too on another level. So they rose his child support when he got a raise.
Yeah.
But if he loses that job,
The payment
they
stayed the same.
don't. They don't lessen the amount.
So victim.
That-
I'm a victim.
it's not
when
right,
When
man. You know,
and that was
it-
when I was working at Renner Center. I
Yeah.
was making no good money. Then I worked for City Gear making minimum, and the payments was the same. Like that's where my checks was
you don't. They don't
$30.
give you an adjustment.
Now,
when,
but you
when-
can't. They don't tell us that. But every 3 years you can go down there and readjust it.
Right, but a 3-year period.
That's still a long
of,
time.
Like,
Yeah.
so, okay, you stop working at Rent Center, all right, and let's say you're making $1,000 a week at Rent Center, and then you start working at City Gear. You can't find another job that's comparable pay. If it goes down to say $650 instead of making that $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a significant difference in the
yeah.
amount of money that you bringing home. For you to still have to pay that same amount is not right. It should
Yeah.
be prorated to the amount that you're making if they
Every
in
trip,
fact
yeah.
are basing your child
So-
support off of the
Definitely.
income that you provide.
So
man. And that's
But who
that
is
shit
pushing
is
for
common
this?
Man,
sense.
so I remember at one
yes.
point in time, man, I was trying to get signatures. I was trying to get signatures so we could try to change the
Okay,
laws.
I'm hearing you.
And you know, like, man, it was hard to get signatures. Like a lot of people wasn't going through that. You know what I'm
What
saying?
year
Couldn't
was
feel
this?
my pain. Like so, now we talking like 2011.
You still had influence on people in
What you mean?
2011?
Yeah. Like a lot of people didn't know the struggle. I never showed it.
And a bigger problem, man, like, man, lawyers are evil, man.
Yes.
Like, man, look, bro, them motherfuckers is not human, bro.
Man, can I?
Man, that shit ain't, that shit is so fucking terrible, man. Like, man, take your money, bill you for shit. You don't know what the fuck they doing. You really don't.
How about
all you can do? I mean, you in the middle of this case with this lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. And they understand their leverage, and they so fucking crafty and so skilled at the law. You really don't know how you can fucking battle this motherfucker.
My lawyer,
but all the while they using their influence, power, and
man,
and information to fucking railroad their own clients.
My lawyer stopped showing up on the case I was telling y'all I was fighting for a year.
Yeah.
Just stop. And the judge and them getting on me. I'm like, shit, we calling him too.
Right.
Man, I done paid him.
Right.
This was a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That was recommended to me.
Really?
He getting tired of coming back and forth to Springfield. He trying to get me to plea. I'm like, man, I ain't playing that shit.
Man, bro, I paid a final payment to my lawyer. Like this, I was already getting, goddamn it, bucked. Right? I'm talking about, man, bucked.
Yeah.
I'm paying some shit, man. These motherfuckers considered me to be just a walking lick in every fucking way, bro. They thought that I had millions of dollars.
They be on
bro.
that.
And them motherfuckers' only goal was to take it all.
Oh, they want all that.
Man, bro, that shit was fucking
it's
terrible.
Depressing.
Like, look, bro, the motherfucker said that this was the final payment. Do you know after our shit was over with, he hit me up again and told me, oh, this is a final bill. I still had to write up some more shit to conclude.
Yeah, type shit.
Just evil as fuck, bro. The whole time I'm just thinking in my mind, like, man, I know that the Most High gonna come and fucking like avenge me for this type of shit, bro.
Yeah, but
like that shit's terrible.
It's the system is terrible. It needs to be revamped.
It definitely does.
You know what I'm saying? And they take it like so. Boom. Remember, I'm telling you, I'm trying to go to Dunbar a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, boom. Now I told you I was paying that much a month. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm about to just pay the little rest off so I can get my passport. Now, mind you, I told you they hit me from when she was first born. So I'm down like, you do 900 times 2 years. So you talking about $10,800 for 2 years. Well, 2 years, that's $21,660.
Yeah.
$21,600. So I go to see how much I still own. I mean, it was like this KK10, about 10, 11 at that time.
You still owe
like 16,000.
$18,200.
So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, so then they break down where the payments go. Like most of it was going to the state. My baby mom was getting like 2 something out of 9, and then $27 was going to the ridge.
Right.
So you talking about $27?
You paying forever. You don't.
I ain't gonna never get that back. So they tell you like, so I knew a couple people. They said so start like they recommended like, well, when you go get shoes, just go put it on the child support card. Go pay it, and then that, like say if I go put $200 on it, then that $200 will come off the rears. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, at that time, I'm not cool with giving her that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she needs shoes, I'm gonna go get them.
Right.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, damn, man, y'all only taking $27? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I never.
It needs to be like, for example, you know what child support should do. The father should have a credit card, right? That anytime he goes and actually supports this child, is calculated towards that monthly payment that he spends. So this will be a credit card or even a escrow account.
An escrow
that anything. You could put money in and fund and use this.
I tried to argue with them like, well, I wouldn't even be in arrears like that if y'all didn't put them 2 years on me. I was taking care of my daughter all that time. They consider those gifts.
Like, right? What
the
are we talking
fuck?
about,
Like,
bro? Like, man,
like
me,
I'm being a father, so I'm being a father to my kid and
school
still.
clothes is not a gift, bro. That's
You know
me
what I'm saying?
supporting my child like I'm supposed
providing.
to.
So
Right.
so, man, I think the system fucked up.
Man,
for
that
sure.
shit terrible, man.
And it put me down.
And then just from my perspective, like anybody who doesn't like willfully want to pay for their child and like really feel like some sense of goodness when they do go and pay child support, like you damn near got the game fucked up, man, because it should make you, if this money is actually going towards your child, like if your child don't live with you and they gotta eat lunch, dinner, goddamn breakfast every day, man, calculate that shit up to $10 to $20 per meal, right? So we paying about $50 a day just on food alone. Let's say $30 maybe, right?
Yeah.
Roundabout. That's about $900 a month.
A month.
If your child is living with you, you gonna break bread for your children. Paying the rent, paying the goddamn heat, everything else. So man, it ain't no bicker, man. All of my kids can, in which they do and they have, man, they come live with me anytime, man. If this relationship don't go right,
Yeah.
man, come live with me. All my kids, man, done live with me. And that's fine, you know. But just the whole thing of somebody just being conniving and getting you is the beef that we got with this shit. Because we feel like, damn, you know.
And the system behind them.
Yeah, it's kind of like
everybody.
It's kind of like it's an unfair way of calculating this support. And by the way, you know, sometimes I think that the mothers ain't really using that money, man.
That's facts.
Like there's no checks and
Now I ain't
balances.
gonna lie. Like
Category.
I can't, and you can't. I
It's
can't
like
be
you
like.
can't put men in the same category.
But I can't like even. I remember when
It's
I first
not
came
all
back.
women, but
you change
But it
majority.
was funny. Like when I
If
first
we
came
could
back
say-
home.
some
When I first came back
women.
home, man, my baby mom pulled up in this big boy truck to my cousin Beaker funeral. Like this the first time I see my daughter. Like, and the biggest fear, definitely when you ain't around your kids, is like, for me was like her not knowing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
a couple years had went by. I ain't see her. She brought her to the funeral, and it was crazy. Like my mom, and them holding her, and like instantly like just tearing up. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably don't even remember me.
Right.
And when my mom brought her up to me, like she reached out and she was like, "Daddy," like shit fucked my whole world up. Like when me and her didn't see eye to eye, KK wasn't even walking. And then to be 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying, and still know me as dad, like fucked me up. And then, you know, like that make you angry with the mom, like, man, whatever differences we got, man, don't put the kids in the middle. And for the most part, that was kind of our biggest beef throughout the years, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, we doing way better, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as her letting me get my kid, you know what I'm saying, kids. Like, my son was going through it too, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I was in and out, but it wasn't my choice, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, what about your dad? Do you think that your dad was in that same type of circumstance by any chance?
My real father?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's crazy. I ain't as close to my dad's side as I am with my mom's
He's still
side.
living?
Yeah. I love him to death. Love him though. That's my pops. We talk. He had me old. Like me and bruh came out. He was old when he had us. Like we his last two. You know what I'm saying? But my pops was old when he had me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like my dad, like he was a slave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I really don't know my dad's side like that. Now when we was younger, we would go like for the summers because he originally from Birmingham. Alabama. Like to this day though. Like, and we'll talk about that with the wine, how all that came about. But like I ain't seen them in years. And I can go to them right now and probably get more love from them than I do some of my mom's side.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a little banky to them. You know what I'm saying? So I would go down there for the summers. Like it used to be crazy though, like, cause you be with your friends, like I'm with hunting all them during the school year, and then I gotta pack up and go to Birmingham. And you be like, damn, like I don't wanna go down there, but then I get down there and then it be time to come back up here. And I'm like, nah, I don't wanna go back. You know what I'm saying? And that had like till I was about like 7 or 8, then I stayed up here. So I really don't know like his real upbringing though, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Do you still talk to your dad's side of the family? Like holidays? So Thanksgiving is coming up. Will you be visiting them?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like they all down south, they all older. The ones I do know, a couple of my aunts passed.
Yeah.
I do got a couple of cousins when I do go up to Springfield. Like, so I went to school with like Ayo and Sayu. Everybody know the twins. We found out we cousins. We go to school together.
I don't know the twins. You
don't know the twins?
You
Ayo and
gotta remember,
Sayu.
I'm
Shout
not
out
a
Ayo and Sayu. Yeah, they
generation.
man,
What did they do?
man, I know they was the kings of the fight nights.
Okay.
They was doing them at Broadway Park.
Yeah.
They cut hair like to me, they legends to me, because even in school, before we even found out we was related, they was upperclassmen, and I got to kick it with them. They fucked with me.
Yeah.
Then I go to a family reunion and they there. I'm like, hell nah. Like, so now I'm going back. Nigga, them my cousins, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love them more than life. Like them, but that's so. For example, like I don't see them on a daily basis, but when I do see them, it ain't nothing but love. Like it's like I'm around them all the time. That's the love that I got for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my dad's side, I just never like my nephew, like Chris, one of my sister's sons on my dad's side. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But Bakari, like my nephews and stuff like that. But like as far as a lot of my cousins and stuff, like, I don't see like that.
Who do you call closer, your family or your friends? Like, do you think blood is thicker than water, or water is thicker than blood?
So my foundation is a mixture of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because family don't gotta be just blood.
Right.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like my foundation's strong. My core, you would think I probably got a brother and a sister, BJ and Trey Trey. But I got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we was the ones that was raised close together. So, like, man, BJ, I call her this day for advice. Like, and she the baby. BJ probably the most advanced young part. Like, BJ been polished since we was kids. Like, always. My little brother, that's my everything. You know what I'm saying? And my mom kept that solid. And my step-pops, you know what I'm saying? He passed. And when he passed, we came even closer, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then, like, my brother Hunt, my brother Doug, my brother Holt, my brother Rick, you know what I'm saying? Shemay, that's Sus. Like, they came, Sus came, Shemay came later in life. Brian Barker, man, he started off as a realtor to me. This my brother now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he changed, somebody, that's why I say I come across so many people, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, I got a love for everybody, man. It's deep. Like, even like with Smed, like he said, I know we got off a little bit off the music, but first time I met Smed, we hanking, you know what I'm saying, on Main Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, by this time, I'm coming out with the first mixtape. I'm recording that my mixtape there. You know what I'm saying? And the first song I come out with was For the Elo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this, now I missed So I had missed the wave. What was the club downtown?
Foundry.
Not the. I never been a club nigga though.
Right.
I never been into that. I'd go out every blue moon, but I wasn't in the clubs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like to perform. It's right across. It used to be right across from Third Perk.
El Diablos.
I think so. Esquire and them was running it though.
Yeah.
And,
El Diablos.
And
P said Santana's.
Santana's. So them places I missed out on. So I missed the Peanut Wave, but I knew Nut like through just like Westwood, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. That's how I reunited with my brother Hunt though. Through the music, you know what I'm saying? So when I came on the scene with the music and doing performances and stuff, I was at Jazz Central.
Man, my bad. Peanut gets a point for her knowing the name Santana's. There you go, Pete.
Yeah, so I come on the scene. It was Jazz Central.
T. Hunt said it was El Diablos too.
I remember
El Diablos.
Okay, yeah.
Santana's. El Diablos was what, first or second? Which one was it first, bro?
That was before, because I came at the end of that Santana wave too, but El Diablos
was before, a little before.
04,
yeah.
You like that wine?
Yes, I do. Definitely. I ain't gonna say which one I like more, but
we gonna get to that.
Okay. Definitely.
But so I came on the scene at Jazz Central. You had your Hunts, you had 380, DeMarco.
Shout out 380, man.
Yeah,
I just seen 380 and told her name came up on the podcast.
150,
bro.
JR 150. He was part of y'all crew at that time.
For sure.
It
was good old Mouthpiece.
Yeah, Mouthpiece, Shaddy, Willie O, all them. So it was like, I'm coming on there. I peeped the scene. It was the dude Justin. He was running the open mics and shit. And when I first came, now mind you, when I came back on the scene, I went in, I reunited with my nigga Jay Bez. My dude Temp Thomas. We came up with We Focus Entertainment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
We Focus.
Yeah,
that's
Focus.
When I really came. Now, okay. Now we talking my time.
Yeah,
right
we
here.
man, we was deep. Man, I came back with, like I said, basically like the P4L crew.
Yeah.
And man, we was coming to that motherfucker like 50 deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I would put my name on the list. And
on the list to perform, bro?
To perform. So even like Jason and all them, so I'll be on the list to perform. And then, like, say, Jason may come in, so now they throwing Jason name over me, 380 name over me. So I'm looking like, hold on, I was in here before these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, they was the face of the local scene. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So me and, like I said, I go in there. First person I peep is Hunt. Like, damn, hold on, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, you feel me? This little bruh from Edison. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. So we get to talking and we both feeling the same type of way though. Like, damn, like how the fuck? So you know what I'm saying? He seen, if you coming 50 deep, they charging 5. He making 250 off a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So now he see that we bringing crowds. So now he's starting to put us in the mix more. But you doing it to make money. So now I'm looking like, as a bit, not even business minded, just common sense. Like, damn, you can't throw me none of that. You know what I'm saying? You putting me on here.
Yeah.
I can't get nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I'm bringing the door, my nigga.
At that time, then Coyotes got to jumping. So now it's a Friday night, and local people trying to get their music heard. So niggas would go perform at Jazz Central and leave after they perform to go perform at Coyotes. You know what I'm saying? So that crowd, like, say you sitting here all this time, it's deep. But now the time Hunt and me about to go on, everybody leaving.
And then went to Coyotes.
You know what I'm saying? So this the first time I threw a show. I'm like, cause now I'm looking like, bro, they just getting us for money.
Right.
It ain't about getting people on or none of that at that point to me.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it. We gonna do a party, Jazz versus Coyotes, because Coyotes had a core crew of people that specifically perform at Coyotes, and then you had your Jazz Central niggas, and then you had people that did both. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, pick a side. We gonna battle, and the winner, that's where you go Friday night. So one of these niggas gonna have to change their night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit, right? So we get everything jumping. I put it at Broadway Park. You remember this, Hunt? 2 days before the event. Now, we talking about like a whole lot of people, though.
Yeah.
Talking about being there, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we get a call from the city talking about somebody said there's going to be a shooting. So they canceled the whole thing. Word got back that it was Justin.
And Justin's from the other club.
Nah, he was from Jazz Central, which I'm on the Jazz Central roster though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was because I don't know if it was because he didn't have part to do with it, or the fact that we was moving. Somebody night would have to be. Y'all gonna have to switch the night up, bro, because y'all at this point y'all ain't doing it for the artists. You know what I'm saying? So they canceled, and then we end up doing it at Jazz Central. And that's the time I want to know if you remember though, big bro, that's when they put me against JR 150. And that's, for me, that was like, shit, this my chance to prove that I'm better than a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, like I said, I had a song called For the LO. But then I came with another song for the ladies called Rent Money, and it was taking off. Everybody was thugging, gang shit, woo woo woo. But I came like song for the ladies, and then it was that and what's the song?
That Rent Money was a banger.
Rent Money was a banger.
Rent Money was like a twerk song.
Nah, it was like. Man, I had a dude singing on a hook. Now I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Let me tell you how shit come.
Let me put the camera on Destiny, man. What you think Rent Money is about?
Honestly, I think Rent Money is about the ladies. It's a lady song, so it's about girls shaking their booties for their rent money.
All right.
Like,
so
city
wait,
girl
we gonna take a break real quick, and Big is gonna explain what Rent Money is actually about to you when he comes back. Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hottronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up. I'm out your way.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
Don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, Smokey? I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing. Go ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they say? They said it's slow for real.
I'm about to just ask Boss when we get our job that night.
Of course you can. Yeah!
Also, I wanted to announce today that we do have a brand new film studio and video studio inside T-Shirt Kings photography. So if you want to have a photo shoot or anything like that, we're having a special 30-minute shoot. As many pictures as you take, we just email them all to you. You don't have to worry about prints. You get your pictures back before you leave. And so everything that you've always imagined that a photo shoot or that video production should be, we're bringing it to you.
We got time?
Oh yeah. What's up with it, you guys, man? We want to, thank everybody for watching, but we also want you to go to our YouTube channel, man. Like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop a new video. We want to say what's up to our sponsors, of course, which is Shiekhs. They got the best breakfast in the city. Shiekhs got the best breakfast in the city, man. Go to Shiekhs, man. They got more than just a French toast platter that I talk about all the time. You know? God.
She finished
Pancake
that one.
platters.
You want to crack another one?
It's the Kiara Wine, bro.
Crack
Shiekhs
this
for
water,
breakfast, man. And then go to Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. They got the best lunch in the city. If you're ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright at 937-222-7477. Make the right choice. Attorney Michael Wright. And when you want to get hammered, slammered for Thanksgiving or kill the Indian Day, the Thanksgiving some bullshit, T-Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, it's kind of like embarrassing, bro. I done got to the point, but I like the food. What the fuck do I do?
So we're cooking food to kill the Indians?
Man, listen, bro. The first Thanksgiving was a massacre of Indians, man. Killed men, women, and children, bro. Like, really disrespectful. Women and children were slaughtered. I mean, like, they backed up a bunch of Indians, or we call them Indians, but Native Americans, whatever you want to say, right? Mm-hmm. In a house. Convinced the men to come out. Said, if you don't come out, we're going to kill you all. The men came out, blew them all down, right? Once they killed all the men, they set the house on fire, the dwelling where all the women and children was. Mm-hmm. And then Thanksgiving came from them being thankful that they killed and won, defeated the Indians in this battle. And they was doing this shit on a regular, like monthly, and kept saying this is a thankful day. This is a day to be thankful of. But they was doing so much it became gruesome, right? And so they said, we'll only do this shit once a year. Let's celebrate this once a year. So all of the coming together of the children, the Indians and the Pilgrims, and them having dinner because they had got along, man, that tale is a lie. And yeah, but probably all the people that's watching this know about that. But in case you don't know, go and watch. There's plenty of documentation on YouTube, man. So anyway, if you are going to go to Thanksgiving dinner, take a bottle of Kiara Wine.
You already know.
And,
it'll definitely get you
shit,
do it.
Goddamn it, talk about how fucked up this day is that we are celebrating. All right, and then the shoparea.com, they like the baby Amazon. The shoparea.com. Delivery is always free from the store to your door in 4. We know that a bunch of people are going to be ordering a lot of stuff for Christmas, which is another holiday I don't like. Damn. You're going to get tired of me in a minute. But, yeah. So, anyway, man, we got my bro Big in the building, and we are getting to the point where Big is telling us about rent money. You know what I'm saying? We, like, glossed over this song, but Destiny had a wonderful question. She wants to know what exactly was this song, Rent Money, about. She said that it seems like it should be about twerking, where a girl is out here dancing to get her rent money. And Big, what do you say to that, bro?
Well, so how that song even came about, man, my bruh, J Bez, I'm at his house going through beats and songs he had. And I'm going through them, and this melody come in, da, 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 da. And then a R&B dude come in there singing, she 5'5", thick, thick, And I'm like, damn, this shit banging.
Yeah.
Have you seen her? So I'm like, damn, what you doing with this? He like, bruh, he was with me. Me and him was doing our thing where we focused, but he was linked with the dude Lavish at the time. So he like, man, Lav had this beat. He couldn't come up with nothing with it. Gave it to me, and I really couldn't come up with nothing with it. So all right, I get to right into it. Like, shit, I got something for it. Now, mind you, I told you, like, my heart R&B. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I get to put my shit to it. It's just talking shit to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it came. We wrote. I put Keisha on the track, and the first time we performed it. Man, at this time, like Sunshine, CC, Satoria, they like, damn, like, who is that? They done, like, Tori working in the bar, she done came around, like, this shit hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get that song, like, for the LO was jumping. Rent Money took it to another level, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was for the ladies. And then we had the battle. And I had JR 150. Yeah. It was like motherfuckers didn't want to go against him at that time, though. And he had literally like the biggest name behind him with Mouthpiece. So it was like, shit, fuck it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And I had just, like, at this point in time, my biggest influence on the music scene was Jeezy. So I had just redid one of his songs. I'm like, fuck you, pussy, it's my time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I dropped that. You know what I'm saying? So we going and we do the thing. I end up, you know what I'm saying? I beat JR. You know what I'm saying? So now motherfuckers like, bro, I need you on the track. Or this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? And that day, you was like, bruh, that shit was hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, I'm around y'all though. So it was kind of like I knew JR was the big dog. I just was there, you know what I'm saying? So it was like Lux, you had Lux, that's my nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Willie O, Shetty recorded me, you know what I'm saying? And the only person, like, bro was like, not being funny, JR was him like for y'all, you know what I'm saying? That was like they AI. Or you know what I'm saying? So it was like, even when I'm down there, like you wouldn't see JR 150 all the time, you know what I'm saying? But when you do see him, it was like, bro was, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. So it wasn't a battle like I didn't like him. It was just music competitive. And even after the fact, he like, nah, nigga, I didn't know your shit was that hot. You know what I'm saying? So I always had a respect for him.
150 real cool, though.
Yeah, that's my nigga. Like, man.
150 real
150, that's
good,
my
good,
dog.
Real good, bro.
Love him. That's what I'm saying. Like, even coming across him in our first, he knew me from being down there. Yeah. But it was like, I kind of feel like, even when I went against him, it was like, you know, like, y'all put me against him. Y'all ain't give me Jason or somebody, you know what I'm saying? And, but then I had the hits, though. I just wasn't recognized, you know what I'm saying? But then we in the front of a big crowd for motherfuckers to recognize it. That's why I was cool with going against him. Like, shit, I go against him. Like, I know I got the hits, you know what I'm saying? So I do the Jeezy track. Man, it take off. You feel me? Another song that end up taking off. And that now at this time, people start trying to click up with me, you know what I'm saying? But before, you know what I'm saying, it was already the We Focus crew. Right. And then I like Hunt affiliated just on GP. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? So then I get to fucking with some lames, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I kinda like I did it. I ended up putting them on one of the tracks. It was that track, wasn't it? They get on that. So then, shit rolling. You want to go again?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful.
I'm listening though.
Yeah, so you know, the like I said, now at this point, the music jumping. We starting to roll at this point. And
it's a cigar, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that's a cigar. DNA cigar.
No weed in it or nothing.
The boss mentality is in your DNA. You know what I'm saying? So now at this point, now we getting into doing our first mixtape release, and me and Hunt come together. You know what I'm saying? To do it. We both said.
What am I a part of? Man? Like,
I mean, you're not supposed to inhale it.
Sometimes I just look at myself and say, "What the?"
So
fuck
for me, it's a meditation. It's meditation.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But so we going into the first mixtape. Now my first mixtape is basically like a We Focus compilation. It ain't even all my tracks. I got all my dogs on there. You know what I'm saying? And me and Hunt said we should drop our shit together. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to think about venues. And I'm like, man, fuck them. Like, we want the whole pie. Mm-hmm. So we sat down. I ended up doing a show out at I can't think of little bruh name. He my nigga though. He had me come out. They group was something like Dark Side or some shit. And we went out to he had threw a show out at Club Jada.
Yeah.
And I went out there and performed. And we turned that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met Big E. Rest his soul, man. Good
Big
dude.
E. Yeah.
And not that Big E and Unc though. Rest him too. The owner Club Jada.
Yeah.
So man, I tell Hunt, like, man, they got this stage in there. Yeah, and all that. And man, we should holler at them and see if we could do it there. You know what I'm saying? So we talked to Big E, he let us throw one in there. Man, if a nigga could find the first flyer, Hoodro Commando made this flyer, bruh, that was so major. He even made I tell him, man, like, me and him be playing around. I'll be like, bro, you don't never give me my props, bro. Like, but he always do. But I always tell him, like, flyer-wise, I think I had two of the best flyers in the city ever. Flyers, bro. Like, I'm like, and
you
then
and Hunt had some fishy flyers, bro.
Then he hit me with the first Big Bank Take Lil Bank cover.
Yeah.
Was official. Like, I'm running with the bags. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we go into that, but that lineup
lacing y'all up with some
he
shit.
had us, man. I love Brother Death. Shout out Hoodro. The roster we had for that show though was like major, like just to be able to call DeMarco and be like, bro, I need you, and he like, I got you, little bro. You know what I'm saying? We had Keys. Who else, man? The roster, it was deep.
Shout out to Keys, man.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch.
Keys' name ain't got brought up in here, bro. Keys was a hustler.
He matter of fact, it's
cool
crazy.
Hustler.
I play,
sure,
and you know
bro.
what's so crazy though? Like, I met bruh hooping at Stivers.
Keys.
Yeah, he played ball for Stivers. Like, that's how I knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And then when I got to doing music, he was doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Keys locked up right now or no?
I ain't for sure. I think he is. I haven't talked to him.
I know that
since
he did
then,
come home.
since
he
then.
came home one time.
He
man,
did
but
that
then
show. That was probably the last time I seen
Man,
him.
shout out to Keys, man. I love my bro,
Yeah.
man. He used to come and goddamn get. I mean, just not
man.
just because he used to come through and just get golds
like-
and shit, but just like he was somebody that I talk to. You know
Man.
what I'm saying? He had some good sense, man.
Y'all was the Mecca, bro.
Huh?
Y'all was the Mecca. Like, man, like
Oh yeah.
even off camera when we talked, you know how I told you how I felt. Like, just coming down there, man, was like, and being around y'all, bro, was major for me. You know what I'm saying? So, like we had Mouthpiece come out and all that. Man, we sell out Jada. Like, Jada Hole like 300-400. We get it's packed. Can't get nobody else in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, as a promoter, that let me know that's something I ain't into. Like arguing with niggas about paying at the door and not.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all be talking all this money shit. We only charge it 10.
Right.
And y'all like, damn, bro, 10? Like, damn, 10? Like, 10 ain't shit. But then when it got deep, now it was going up, though, 50, you know what I'm saying? And we made...
Let me ask you something, though, bro. Like, one major point in going to, like, clubs for niggas is, like, trying to go and get on some women.
Mm-hmm.
Like... At any of these rap shows, did it used to be bitches in there?
What?
It was lit?
What? Look, man, I really can't go. Well, it was my past, so don't hold me for that, sweetheart. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Mrs. Big. That's what you know what I'm saying? Look,
I am down to hear everything.
Yeah.
Give me head. Please do.
So, that night, there was a lot of ladies in that motherfucker. Like, and, like I said, we ended up selling out.
And they used to like the best rapper too. You think they cared about that?
I think they like they
like the bros that was popular and hot.
Popular and
for sure.
And it was crazy because man, it was bad. Yeah, it got bad. Like, you know, like we was having some fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's one of your wildest memories back then?
Yes. I know she was gonna do that. I know it.
Yeah.
I think.
Tell me about a time
when it was. Bro, about to,
when you done did the look in public.
Bro, laughing because I think bro them they're about to know the story though. Like we ain't. So we'll speak on the tours and stuff too. But the one particular time we in Indiana, it's me and Hunt. Now, mind you, this time we rolling. Like, that's why I said, like, even when they come with lists and shit like that, like, my name don't come up. But me and bruh talk about, I'm like, man, listen, bruh. These niggas ain't did what I did. Right. We was traveling across the country. You know what I'm saying? We in Indiana headlining a show with people that's popular in Indiana, and we still headlining.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a motherfucker, like coming down here and you got popular motherfuckers like say Killer Coogee and all them, but then a nigga from Detroit, Diamond Cut, but then a nigga from Detroit or Indiana come down here and headline that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was getting paid to come down there. We was doing them for free too, but we headline to get to what she was talking about. I'll put that out. Yeah, I'll put this out. So we did a show. We performed. At this time, our manager was Kia with Dipset. She was part of we was part of 730 Dipset at a point in time. And
that was a label?
Yeah, that's Freaky Zeke label. He's with the original Dipset, Cameron and them. So we finished the show. And this girl, like the whole time we performing though, like right there in front of on the stage, like down there, like if I would have, I mean this ain't a PG thing, but if I pulled it out, like she probably would have started right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we in the car. We done went to her car. I'm gunning her.
You done took it with you, or she done took you with her?
She tell me she wanna fuck. Like, if I'm lying, stop me, Hunt. We go, so we in the car, I'm fucking. All I hear is somebody knocking on the window, like, brother, I'm like, man, we gotta go, man. Like, shit was foggy than a motherfucker in there, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was one of the times, you know, man, we was bad. Music, huh?
I need another story. You say you got all these tours.
Yeah. So before, okay, like, Hunt. You remember we went to Columbus. It was me, Hunt, C-Lock, and Nada. Was it Nada? Not Nada. Nada. Sloan. we do like how bruh said, like, so even if it's my show, I got a 12-minute set.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers for the longest would have thought me and Hunt was a group. Any show I'm at, Hunt at, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. Whether I'm the hype man for him or he the hype man for me, or we splitting the set.
Yeah.
But then I bring Locke and my dude not like these like brothers to me. So I'm like, shit, I got a show in Columbus. Shit, come fuck with us. So we bring a Vixen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my dude, damn, big brother gonna kill me. Big brother drove us up there. Manu. That's my brother for life. Manu, he drive. Soon as we about to get on the highway though, we get hit by what them police things set up. Checkpoints. So bro, we got straps in the car and everything. I'm like, oh shit. Like, fuck, it's over. We ain't going nowhere. Like, call the promoter, we ain't gonna make it. He like, nigga, I'm elbowed up. We good. Like, he like, so we get through. Big bro was down there like, cause at that time we didn't have management. So when we got up there, the dude, remember he said something about he gave me $1,500 to do a feature.
Yeah.
So that was like the first time I ever got paid to do a feature and all that. And man, we tear the show up, but it was crazy. It was like two thick ass bitches from Columbus, and they was at me and Hunt so hard. But the Vixen was there with me. You know what I'm saying? So she feeling some type of way. Hunt maneuvering so we could wiggle. You know what I'm saying? But like man, like we had them back in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And then like it was crazy. Like it was crazy.
What?
That's what I got to
Yes,
say.
thank you. I got a good. I heard some shit tonight.
It was crazy, man. Like that road life was something different, man.
So you brought a girl with you, and at your show,
we what? So the thing where
what you say, Des? Better ask her question, bitch.
So you brought a girl with you, and then at the show, you pulled two girls. Your wingman is there making it happen.
Yes, bruh.
And what else? Finish the question.
She was looking for me the whole time in the club. Like,
and y'all done got
Manu finessing her, like he back there talking to the promoters. You know what I'm saying? And like then I come out and she could tell by the girl.
Y'all was rushing together.
Nah, like it was different styles. Different styles, you know.
Bro.
So, you know, but it was crazy. Like that whole ride back, me and her was arguing for sure. And she like, I came up here for you, and but I mean, she wasn't my girl or nothing. We was just talking.
And then it's something you can say like baby, I'm a rapper.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the life goes, you know.
Baby, I am a rapper.
It was funny.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that was one of the. So like it got so even in that from the first mixtape, after we did that, I kind of with all that promoting and all that, man, that drained me. So I'm like shit, let's do another one. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, bro. Like I might knock a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? These niggas was tripping last night, but we both left with like 3,000 apiece. You know what I'm saying? Big E called back the next day like, nigga, y'all should do this once a month. He was talking about how he made down there 6,000 just off liquor.
Yeah.
And then we made 3 apiece, and he still got to cut off the door.
Right.
And the liquor.
Yeah.
So he like, nigga, whenever y'all want to do something, shit, it's on the flow. Like you know what I'm saying? So I'm, bro, like, nigga, let's do it. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, bro. Like, and bro kept going into that. You know what I'm saying? But then it got to where Jazz Central start opening up, and we start going down there, and we was jumping down there. This the first time we got looked at on the label side. We did a show, and it was Wu-Tang. one of the A&Rs from Wu-Tang was down there, and we won the contest, so we got to fucking with them. We ain't had no management though, you know what I'm saying? And man, that's when shit like start happening, and you got to start learning the business aspect of the music. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like everything happened for a reason. But when I tell you, man, we probably had like 5 different options on the table at certain time, different points and different times. Yeah. It was crazy. So like we get to fucking with Wu-Tang for a minute. Shit don't fall through, so we back doing the same old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then
did y'all met them, bro?
We never met like RZA or none of them, but
just some of
the
people.
Affiliates, yeah. And then
Killer Priest.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly like so. We end up that happened. So then I tell me and Hunky to talk. I'm like, man, we need a manager, bro. Like we keep like shit keep happening, and we got to get a manager, bro.
Right.
So the first motherfucker we link up with, I told bro like I was like, this podcast is everything to me. I told you how much I love it. So this is like my breakfast Power 105. I said I'm always stuck. So Breeze was like the first person that took us under the wing, though. You feel me? That's my dog. Love him to death. And man, so we was like mouthpiece affiliates, because I'm still We Focus Entertainment. Yeah. Hunt still Mission Music. You know what I'm saying? But we linked up. So now it's like he was a genius though, because he was putting a roster together from the city that was major though. He had it was me, Hunt, Willie O, Shotta K, Lux, Shetty, 380. Finesse had came in I think around that time. So he was putting a roster together. You know what I'm saying? And so then, man, we do another show. D-Block in the building. Yeah. Them niggas hot. We need them niggas. So now at this point, we got D-Block on the table. You know what I'm saying? And bruh fly out to Cali. We had to get our EPKs and all that together. And somehow it don't go through. You know what I'm saying? And we doing a show, and this white lady come. What's her name? Donna. So she come, man, I can get y'all where y'all need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got it.
On the Jerry Heller side.
Y'all got it. I can get y'all where y'all need to be, man.
What's the one white boy's name in goddamn Alvin and the Chipmunks that he
that was trying to you talk about
Uncle,
the dude that was trying to force him into the So like Donna come on.
Donna good people.
Hell nah. Like Donna fucked up. But it was funny cause we get to fucking with Donna, but we never told Breeze. You know what I'm saying? And this was the funniest shit ever.
What Donna look like, big?
Yeah, she's fat. White. I'm just saying, like, I'm being honest though. Like,
I know. I'm saying, why give her a
That's
shot?
what she look like. She like short, big. Okay, big, short.
You should have known not to fuck with her.
Like, but not like. I mean, Rosie. You know, at that time,
T said Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell. But it was crazy because at that point in time, now, like when you sitting down and you talking to like Killer the Prick and them, it's like, nigga, we close.
Yeah, for sure.
So this a lady, we sat down, she knowing numbers and contracts and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah. So
yeah, she know what she
bruh, like, bruh, like, bruh, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Hunt like, I'm gone, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
We going with Donna. I'm like, and I'm riding with bro though. You feel me? So
all day.
Man, we get a
Where's she from, bro?
Is she from here? I don't even remember.
But did y'all meet her in Dayton though?
Mm-hmm. At Jazz Center? I mean, Jan Jeans.
Okay.
So then we get on a Project Pat tour.
Donna helped y'all do that?
Yeah. And Breeze and them end up getting on the same tour though.
Oh shit.
And I remember Breeze calling.
Donna done not only talk to y'all, she done talk to Breeze.
Nah, she didn't get Breeze and them got on the tour.
Oh,
they
own.
plug, yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, bruh calling to tell us about the Pat tour that we already on.
Shit.
But he calling the phone. He said he blowing me and Hun up. And it's funny, man. Like, I wish he was here because he like, every time he tell the story, we all laugh about it now,
Yeah.
but he was pissed. She answered the phone like, yeah, he like, man, can I talk to Big? She like, you talking to his management. He like, bitch, put my nigga on the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? So like, bruh tell him like, yeah, man, we just gonna go, you know, we still rocking with y'all, but we gonna go management wise with her, right? So we go on the Project Pat tour. Bro was pissed at me, bro. He was
I was
pissed.
thinking if I would have called
I love you.
Blackjack, if I would have called goddamn Blackjack's phone
Like,
and
hey,
shit.
yeah, like somebody.
Like, manager.
Hey, he was pissed.
Like, nigga, what the
Breeze
fuck
was
is you
pissed,
talking
man.
about?
Like, so we end up doing the tour. The first city we hit, this one shit, for real, like, that was like a surreal moment for me. Like, cause we got to go on right before Pat.
Yeah.
And the first one we do, man, they so turned up off of us. Like, man, we end up signing CDs.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They buying the copies and we signing them type shit. Am I lying? Like, so to this day, Jermaine, that's Project Pat manager.
Yeah.
Man, I had a chain. Remember the chain? This nigga was trying to buy this chain off of me for like years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to this day, like, he still fuck with us though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Project Pat is one of my favorite.
one of my
rappers,
favorites.
bro.
And one of the most
Project
humblest
Pat.
motherfuckers as far as music wise that I've been around.
Yeah.
For sure. And then
How is did y'all ever get a chance to meet Project Pat?
yeah, we was linked with him the whole tour. Like,
Yeah.
And Jermaine
What type
made
of
that
bro
happen.
was he, bro?
Man, solid, man. He was giving us good advice with the music. Said he fucked with our shit. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was inspirational for me. Like, so then, once we came off the Pat tour, I started working on Volume 2 of Big Bank Take Little Bank, and we did a show in Chicago, and we had linked up with we were supposed to open up for Kanye West. And,
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa. And we met another motherfucker up there that he was doing this thing. They put us on the track with this nigga, and we ate this motherfucker up. Like, I'm talking about the nigga end up taking the song and never, like, he took himself off of it, remember, at first, but then he came from how I think I remember we ended up going on a radio show, and the nigga same kind of situation that happened when we was younger. Remember, he took the song, basically.
Yeah.
And took, like, our words, you know what I'm saying? But when I tell you we ate this nigga shit up on his own shit,
Yeah.
like, because we looking at it as an opportunity. We in the shot. Our well was, like, Peoria.
Yeah.
Like, right outside of Chicago.
Right. Yeah, for
and
sure.
we was linked, and we ended up doing that. Then, like I said, we ended up coming back.
Let me ask you about a viral topic though, bro.
Yes, sir.
So y'all on the Project Pat tour. Pat from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Young Dolph just got killed
Yeah.
in Memphis. Man, how you feel about that?
Man, it caught me off guard, for sure. Definitely what I do for a living, giving back and the note. But I don't know, like, I really don't got, like, enemies like he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody losing their life, to me, is fucked up. And then
Damn,
that's
man.
somebody, dad, brother, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that, it fucked me up for sure.
You
And
know,
then,
bro,
you know,
my
to take
bad.
it like a little step further, it hit a little harder because we did shows in Memphis. Numerous of
Right.
shows in Memphis.
On the
Rick-
Project Bat Tour?
Nah, just niggas fucking with us.
Yeah.
And I could vouch, like Hunter tell you, my bro Rick could tell you, one of the instances we was at, we end up at the Waffle House, and it damn near went there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could see this shit happening.
Yeah.
Like, niggas, like, and it was all niggas based from the show. Everybody went to the Waffle House. Happened our hotel just right, like, you could walk to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Man, we went in there, but Rick, Hunt, you already know, bruh, a vet, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood. And then Rick don't give a fuck. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Strapped up. Like, we in there, but like you could see where, like, man, it was an altercation and everything. Like, and shit was going left. We had end up just getting our shit and then just bounce. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
y'all involved in the altercation?
Nah,
or it
we
was
wasn't.
just two-
Like, it was
Yeah.
niggas from the show, and I'm talking about
Yeah.
clutching and everything. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it wasn't our beef. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, that
Y'all
shit,
was
that
there
shit
when it was
real.
happening.
Yeah, like, but to me, it ain't no different than dating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but man, when you are a millionaire like that, bro, and you got kids, and you 36 years old, to me it seemed like, bro, at that point you should be. It seemed like you shouldn't be getting
You should-
killed.
I
man.
think-
you
I
shouldn't
think-
be getting
So-
killed.
nah,
killed in your
but this,
own
but
city
this the
like that,
thing
bro.
too, though. You gotta think. See, when
You shouldn't
should
have
be
been
like
there.
karma. I ain't saying that how that happened, supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But when you, I think a lot of niggas try to play that street role so much. Like, for real, you could still support that lady and not be there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Or
I'm
if you
saying.
is, you gotta damn near be, like how you said, if a motherfucker a target and I'm not a millionaire, you know the target get bigger when you got money. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I hate
it's
that,
fucked
though,
up
man. That's kinda
that a
fucked up,
motherfucker
man.
can't go to the hood like that. But I think a lot of people be putting themselves in them positions just to,
Okay.
cause they feel that like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm hard. I can do that. I don't need no security. But you really do. That don't make you no more soft than, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt
What
about
you
that.
got?
Okay. So what I had seen about it was, he had went to the cookie shop he was buying cookies there for his mother, and basically he was going there and helping the lady get exposure because she was a local business.
Right?
And the publicity that he had walking into the store wouldn't have been the same as him ordering it online or something.
Nah, I think if he posts a picture of the place, he got a big enough following
Let
where
that
he
be
don't
the
have to
job.
go walk in there and do that.
True.
I could if I'm a millionaire and I'm telling people, and I ain't even a millionaire, just a person that a lot of people know and respect. If I be like, man, go shop with my bruh at T-Shirt King, that whole way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta necessarily do a video like I'm at T-Shirt Kings coming here. You know what I'm saying? But I can promote my brother business by sharing his videos, or you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it'll ever come out why they killed him?
They already saying like they found out who did it and everything. It's somebody he was beefing with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
He was beefing with. What did it have anything to do with Yo Gotti and Black Youngster?
nah, it's some from how I seen, like watching the last couple of days, there's some other rappers from Memphis that he beat. Like I want to
Rappers,
say it's
man.
Money Bag. They said Money. If I ain't mistaken, if you look up on YouTube, they got the names. Like, but I think one of them is like Moneybags artist from Memphis. So it's like
Is Moneybag on Yo Gotti's label?
I don't know.
Yeah, but he was cool with Dolph too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, these new art, like, I ain't lying to you. Like, personally,
That shit ridiculous.
I didn't, like, it didn't hit me like a Pac situation
Right.
because I didn't listen to Dolph like that. You know what I'm saying? But I still, as a human being, though, you still feel some type of way. Like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
he got kids. You know what I'm saying? I won't want to, like, let me go in peace. I don't want to get took out like that. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit just seemed terrible, man.
It is.
It seems terrible that niggas are killing each other over rap. Like, I don't give a fuck what we talking about, bro. That shit at the end of the day is some damn.
We'll never really know the real reason why. I mean, as far
you
as
never
they,
know. I mean, because it's so
what they
many,
say.
but he's so tied with so much. So, bruh, that's another thing. Like me and bruh used to talk about too, because I'm naturally a person like. That's why I don't like beef. You know what I'm saying? Because now that something happened to him, now it's all type of stuff. Motherfuckers thinking Gotti got something to do with it. Youngster, Soldier Boy, like they just had got into it.
Yeah.
He talking about 100 on his head, then he died. So now motherfuckers thinking Soldier had something to do with it.
Did you see the picture that just went viral of the Soulja Boy in his outfit that he posted? And then the guy in the video, because you know the video had went viral of Gotti's situation. I mean, Dolph's situation.
Yeah.
And they had on the same type of outfit.
Who did?
Soulja Boy and
The
the
dude.
suspect
Ain't no
of Dolph's
telling.
murder.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about the other day. And they had on the gray sweatpants and the same type of shoes. I think I even showed you a picture.
Right. So Soldier Boy had on the same type of outfit that the
But
killers
I
had
feel
on.
like that would be stupid to post a picture on your social media with the outfit and then a couple hours
man,
later.
these young dudes
And the same-
different, bro. They,
He's not young.
they-
This
I'm
the
just-
same dude that did motherfucking Soulja Boy Tell Him.
Yeah, that's young. Well, not to you.
Ain't
But
he?
he's still a
What bracket
youngin
is
toward
he in?
to us. Like
Who?
you know what I'm saying?
Soulja
Soldier
Boy.
Boy.
Soldier Boy?
Ain't he like 36?
Well, I know that Dolph was 36. I don't
Yeah,
know how old Soldier. I don't think
that
Soldier.
age.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't think he
like
that.
early 30s.
28?
In
late
that,
30s,
probably
yeah.
around that.
Yeah, he like a whatever
Soulja
Bow
Boy,
Wow, like whatever,
yeah.
like wherever about Bow Wow age or some shit. They was all young.
Soldier Boy is born in 1990, so he 31.
Yeah, he just okay.
30,
That's
31.
young.
How is T.I. y'all?
How old is
I
T.I.?
had no idea. Oh,
Yeah, T.I. in his
he
40s.
he,
and
he
shit.
older. He probably older than us. Well,
But
No, he not.
yeah,
Yeah.
he probably.
T.I.?
Looks wise, no. Status wise.
Yeah, she said we look old. She was like, looks wise, yeah, nigga. That nigga look
But-
younger than y'all niggas.
No, I don't know what it is, but T.I. definitely is.
So bro, when did you start wanting to give back, bro?
Man, that's so. When I hit my rock bottom, I think everybody at one point gonna have to find out what they calling is in life. And when I hit my rock bottom, one thing I always knew, like, from being young, like, man, if I had $2 and Trey needed some candy, man, here go $1, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
if Hunt needs something, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, like, if I got it, you need it, I've always been a giver. So once, you know what I'm saying, I got that rock bottom, I had to find out what my calling was in life, and that was it. So that's what kind of got me into starting my nonprofit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Dream Big Foundation. So that's how that started.
So what is the Dream Big Foundation?
The Dream Big Foundation, man, is an organization that's bringing positive energy back into the community. You know what I'm saying? With mentoring. Man, I go, like I said, I do mentoring. I go into schools. We do, man, we done did back to school giveaways, turkey giveaways. Man, we help families out in need. One of the biggest goals that I'm working on now is opening up my own school, the Dream Big Academy, and a rec center. I think that's one of the biggest things. One of the worst things they ever did was take out recreational centers. That helped raise a lot of kids.
Yeah.
That was our getaway from school, home, you know what I'm saying, and get to be yourself or find yourself, you know what I'm saying? Them taking that out, now you don't got nothing, you know what I'm saying, outside of social media to do.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to bring the rec center back. This summer I'm doing my first summer camp. So, man, just giving back to the community and we bringing pride back to the West Side, man. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
I noticed that a lot of our recreation centers are gone.
They are.
The Boys and Girls Club, the one right there, the
On
old
Stewart.
boys
Yeah.
school,
Yup.
and a lot of them, like even Princeton Pool.
Bro, how did you organize your first Do It Big for the Kids?
Man, so the very first one I did at Riverview Park, it was like so the 10th annual gonna be some major. Like, I just want y'all to know now. So August 13th, that weekend, be ready. But the initial goal was like a back to school giveaway with an outside concert. So with me already being in music, man, I reached out to a lot of my music peers.
Yeah.
And man, we got the book bag, school supplies. And the first one we did, we gave out 75 book bags. We played kickball.
Bro,
we
what
won.
did you just went in your own pocket and bought all of them book bags or found sponsors? How did you do it?
It was up until literally like a few years ago. Shout out to my bro Ty Bobo. He was like the first person that sponsored. Before then, I literally was coming out my own pocket for everything. Still to this, like, majority of it, I still do. But now, like, the shoe carnival, it's the Dream Big weekend. That whole weekend, you get 30% off. Like I said, Bobo he sponsor, he help out big. Shamay, she help out big. Rick help out big. Like, now they seen my vision and they helping my vision come to a reality. Like the first, like last year, this past one, we just had the whole weekend. That was my first time doing a whole weekend, the Dream Big weekend, and we did a parade. Tasha Roundtree, man, that don't happen without her. You know what I'm saying, with the parade. Man, we had got like bouncy houses. My dude Jason Smith came out with the game truck. Man, like I said, my foundation strong. My shout out Ariana, Permisha, Nina, my mom, BJ, Shaq, Lil Shaq, my boy Red,
YD.
Huh?
YD. Kid Gorgeous.
Bruh, he came out to a couple of them.
Yeah.
He came out, yup. As far as putting it together, like, now he ain't part of that process, but definitely a big supporter.
Yeah,
like for sure.
Yeah,
like
Hunt,
like as far as support, the whole city though. The city,
man,
like the biggest one, which is crazy, is the one where you got your award. Like, I think it was you, Shaq, and Miss what's auntie name? Fred mom. Miss Louis. Yup, Yuji. Man, we counted out over 1,000 people in the park. No security,
man, bro.
no drama.
Let me build with you on my observation of it, bro. So, like, I don't know if I really was, because people say to me, like, they was my first customer and all that type of shit all the time, and they really wasn't, man. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I think that I was around, man, when you, not when you decided to do this, but like when you was getting ready to throw your first one. I think me and you had met already, right?
Yup.
And I know that you told me what was going on and what you was about to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, man, when greatness is all around you, when greatness is around you, sometimes you just say, well, that's just my bro Big. Yeah, he about to do this, and that's cool, And, I looked at it like, damn, bro, he doing some cool shit. I like the idea, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me to see how it had actually started to develop. And bro, like you have always called me. You do this thing, like, you normally do it on my birthday, coincidentally. Like, my birthday is August 7th.
Yeah.
And so I know at least had to be 3 or 4 times, man, where you was like, bruh, I want to give you this recognition. I want to give you this award. I want to make you my what's the award, bro?
Do it big in the community award. Yeah.
Right. So you like, bro, can you come out? I'm gonna give you an award. I'm like, damn, Big. I'm gonna be in Virginia Beach one time.
Yeah,
and another time I
that.
was in Michigan.
Yeah.
And like for my birthdays, I always take my daughter somewhere, man, and we go and just kick shit. So I wasn't never there, And the one time that I actually came, man, all of your cooking had manifested. For when I came to the event, it was so major that I'm like, damn, I done missed this all these years, And I felt like, damn, bro, the award, when I came there, it meant something.
Right.
I ain't saying it wouldn't have meant nothing had I been there and it was only 40 people there. Because you probably had to grow into what it became by the time I got there, right?
Yes, sir.
But when I got there, it was like, damn, my bro giving me an award at some sweet shit.
Yeah.
So, like, man, the Most High be working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It works, like, man, and like what you actually have, man, is definitely an example for to just keep working on your shit. And don't look at the results, you know what I'm saying, when you're in the process of something.
Yeah.
I mean, this year you had a parade at your shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yup.
And so I heard that like, damn, man, I was really so proud of you, bro. Not because you had a parade, but you kept going when you didn't have a parade. Or you kept going when it was just, you go in your own pocket and give kids book bags. And shit, you didn't have you working like a regular bro.
Yeah.
You doing extraordinary shit, you know what I'm saying? But still doing some ordinary shit.
Right.
You don't see people taking a check and giving it away. The sacrifice is better. It ain't shit like, let's say T-Shirt Kings does this shit, all right? And I got resources and a business and all kind of motherfucking business friends that any nigga give me money. Like, I barely got to ask, and people gonna come through. Here's, man, I give you fucking this and that. You got your network of people too, but I just think that it's more impressive for you to do it, you know what I'm saying, while you, just working it out, man. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Cause
I'm just, man, I was really, really proud of that shit, bro.
It's
like just happy that I know you, damn.
Yeah. That's how and that's how I feel about you though.
Yeah.
Like
bro.
I tell, like I said, even off camera, like how we, man, I would be laying in bed with my daughter and my kid's mom at the time, and the Heat and Bulls playing. And Smeg called me like, bro, I'm still at the shop. Pull up. Man, I'm popping up. Like, let me change KK diaper real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, I'll be right back. Like,
yeah.
Smeg called. That meant the world to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, big bro look at me like little bro.
Yeah.
DeMarco, you know what I'm saying? Hood draw, don't. Like, y'all played a big influence on my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like even on the entrepreneur side, like you don't even know how. Like I tell people, like DoorDash, nigga, that was bruh idea, and I was his first employee when he was doing Delivery Kings. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh had this, like how you said, man. Everything happened for a reason, but man, that's $1 billion business.
Oh yeah,
man. If you kept going, man, you know what I'm saying? Like then, on top of that, when when you got your first coaching gig, bro, you pulled me straight in. Then we both didn't have the stuff we needed.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? That was another passion because basketball was my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
at the high school though.
And we was at the high school.
Not when I was just had my own program.
Yeah,
As soon as I got like some shit where I needed a real bro, I went and got big. Like, yeah, bro, come and coach this JV because I was gonna be the head JV coach. Yeah, we was gonna have our JV team.
I got a picture on Facebook. I'm gonna find it. Where we had the Meadowdale shirt, you paid the Meadowdale shirts and everything, like
for sure.
Yup, so
real shit, man.
That's major. And the 10th annual, I just tell everybody stay tuned because this for the 10th, man. Like we going all the way out. Like this this past one, I always get kids to come out and perform. You know what I'm saying? We give away all type of stuff. And we feed you. And this time we brung the celebrity clowns out. And when I tell you, like, it was crazy because I'm like, I never heard of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no TikTok. I don't got no TikTok or none of that. So
who did y'all bring out? People like who?
So that was my first time bringing like any type of celebrity out. I usually just do kid performers from the city. And I had a couple come out the city before, you know what I'm saying? But we brung Fresh the Clowns, and when I tell you, like, all the kids knew who they was, though, like, man, it was crazy. So, it was already an idea that I was thinking of, but the 10th annual gonna be super crazy, like, yeah. And then I keep it in the community, you know what I'm saying? So we thug it out. At first, I was moving it. It was like Riverview one year, Broadway Park. We did, I can't think of that one park by the Bass. Berkeley, yep. Overall Stewart, yep, that one. And then I brung it back to home, though. Like, Broadway Park was home. Yeah. Like, that's Dayton View. That's right there where the summer course was at, you know what I'm saying? Like, we walked and played ball, fight there in Riverview. But I'm like, a lot of people do stuff at Riverview Park. Yeah. So let's bring it to Broadway.
To Broadway Park.
Bring some recognition to Broadway Park.
Broadway Park, that real shit, bro.
They call it Dayton View. We call it Broadway. Like,
bro, all right, so come on with the Kiara Wine, bro. How we start that?
All right, so in the process of being down, like I said, like one of my cousins on my dad's side, you know, we linked up. And in that time, I was kind of in a funk. Like, it felt like everything I was doing, like you take one step forward, it'd be like 2 steps back. Yeah. I was in that part. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to do something right, and something to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just roll with cuz, and he like, man, shit, man, I got a meeting with my homies real quick, man. You want to ride? I'm like, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, they showed me like what true friendship, which I got. You know what I'm saying? But watching them take it to a level like that, I would love to do with the people closest to me. Yeah. So, man, they come in. It was one of their homies' birthday. It's like 6 of them. And he had bought them all. Like, I ain't big on watches, but they was some big boy ass watches. Like, he bought their whole crew watches for they, you know what I'm saying, for his birthday. Yeah. He bought his crew all watches for his birthday. Right. Mm-hmm. That alone just was different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't know they had set up something for him. So, man, they had a briefcase with I don't know how much money in it, though, like, and they got to talking business. So they sitting in there talking business. That's like how we sitting at this table, and y'all sitting to the cut. I'm over there on the cut. Yeah. They sitting at a round table like this, smoking cigars and drinking wine. I thought that was the most boss shit ever. I'm looking at this shit like, this shit major. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, damn. I wonder. I'm trying to make one. Ain't nobody doing that.
Right.
See, you know what I'm saying? I go to YouTube, got to looking up shit, bought the little equipment, get to making some shit. And the first couple batches, like, my sister, like, nigga, that shit nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you might need to find something else. And then kind of figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And the first couple batches, like, I only had got like 28. The first one I came out with was Tropical Passion and then Pineapple Seduction. And we put that out, and literally, like, I think the people first bought it is because it's me. Like, I'm gonna support my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me support my brother. So I sold out, and it took me like 3 months to make some more. So I'm like, they asking for more. I'm like, I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? So then my sister Shimei, she linked me. Shout out to Jake Wells and J&W. Like, they in Trotwood, and I want to give them a big shout out because I came to them for help, and they could have easily been like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they, you know what I'm saying? He seen something in me. He showed me how to cook it and everything, how to process, you know what I'm saying, the whole with bigger machines, and took me under their wing. So I was able to bring more. So I thank them and forever grateful. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy, like, so I got to coming out with my own flavors. I'm telling Unc, like, man, I got this shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, they support me more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, like, they could have easily been like, nah. So I got to coming with the flavors, and then we got to coming up to the logo. Shout out to my bro Lee. Man, he made that logo. And I think presentation is everything.
Yeah.
Like, my sister, soon as she seen the cake, like, he sent me like 5 different ones. My sister seen that one. It wasn't even, like, BJ damn near like a genius.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby sister. Soon as she seen that one, she like, that's it, bro. Like, nigga, that's it. I'm looking like, what about this? She like, nigga, that's it.
Right.
I just talked to Lee like 2 days ago, just telling him, like, the logo alone, bro, you don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, people will see it and look at the logo like, nigga, that's you pouring a glass of wine in the cake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was all him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I told him, we was talking, and he like, I'm like, man, you know, we had just inked the thing with contract with Cynthia Bailey and them.
Mm-hmm.
So we down in Atlanta. And I'm like, I told my daughter, like, I sent her the picture, like people starting to know your name. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the stories I get. Where you get Kiara Wine from? Like, what's the name? Like, I named it after my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And when she turned 18, we gonna go 50-50 business partners. And I put money to the side for her off the sales already.
Yeah.
So she gonna be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's how Kiara Wine started.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What you got going for your son?
My son, so we working on a liquor. I think my sister told me that you got something going with drinks. Like, even with my dirty water. Like, people see me when I came with the dirty water.
Yeah.
That took off. Like, and that dirty water took off where it scared me. And I told my mom, because I was healing people with it.
Yeah.
Like, Ty Supreme, that's my brother. Y'all know Ty.
All day.
He'll tell you, he told me that that helped him get over COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lady from Atlanta had water on her knees, wasn't walking in months, and FaceTimed me where she had just did 2 miles. You know what I'm saying? And was saying the water helped her.
Damn.
What is it made out of?
All natural herbs. So I'm big on Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a vegetarian / vegan. Like I go vegan sometimes. Like after Monday, I'm going back strictly vegan.
Yeah.
So I'm even working on a vegan wine, and we get to selling it, and a person came to me about buying the water, like the ingredient, everything, and they offered me 6 figures. Scared the shit out of me. Like, but when I talk to people close to me, if they gonna offer you 6, it gotta be worth more than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took it off the table for a minute because I'm like, man, I had to make sure I dot them I's, cross my T's with it. So I went and got all my patents and everything so nobody can't steal it.
Yeah.
Then, like, my sister, like, nigga, I told you, like, so then, like, right now, like, the end of December, shout out to my brother Darcel, I got my own alkaline water coming out. You know what I'm saying? Big water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's, man, I love him more than life. Bobo be on my ass, bruh. Hunt, Doug, Hogue, all my niggas be on me like, man, don't stop. My sister, like I call BJ and Trey all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, you got something. So I'm on my son tough because I'm like, man, I can't take none of this with me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is trying to build generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm gone, the kids straight. And y'all got everything in place to keep growing. So when I first thought about the liquor, I was gonna name it just like after I did my daughter. I'm gonna name it Tamar. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling him, like, you ain't no baby, like, so I need you to get focused. Like, I can't bring out a product for us to eat and you ain't trying to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So me and my brother Doug, we got the 1983 coming out. You know what I'm saying? To go back, I know we done got to talk about the wine and stuff, man, but I got a couple, like 2 little quick stories.
Yeah.
One with DeMarco. And he the one that changed my life as far as looking at things on a business end. Which the story kind of go hand in hand though, because we was all on the road. It was me, DeMarco, Chronic, Terry, and my dual wheel Speed. We on our way to DeLand, Florida to do a show. Mm-hmm. And this is what I was telling like this story, man. We on our way down there. I can't think of the one he do pictures, but I know Chronic and them call him Luscious Lashes, shit like that, right? So we go to get him, like we all loading up to go. We go to pick bruh up, the picture dude, and he like. He ain't but he got feminine, like his voice is a high tone. Mm-hmm. So Terry and we all on the highway. We listening to each other's CDs, you know what I'm saying? So we banging DeMarco shit. Yeah. We banging Chronic. And then we get to, they playing my shit. So Big come on, which that's probably my biggest song outside of We Want Justice. Yeah. So we do this song called Big. The Big come on, bruh. So Cuz cut the music down, and he in the background like, big. Like, what the fuck? Like, put some bass in your voice, nigga. Like, he like, big. Like, we looking like, what the fuck? Like, so on that ride down there, though, we get a call. Well, I get a call. And there was an A&R from Universal. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, at this time, now we done went through Dipset, No Limit, and then Universal come up, and all these get fumbled though.
Yeah.
No, matter of fact, it was the No Limit deal, and it was the A&R was his name was Sean Ross, and the other A&R was Dollar Bill. So they offer a 3-album deal for $100,000, and I'm like, shit, I want to write the Marco right hand. He could tell you, like, we on the phone. He said, tell him you want to talk to your lawyer first. And I tell him, like, well, let my lawyer look over the contract, bro. This motherfucker gonna be like, man, that's what's wrong with you ungrateful niggas, bro. Like, this what the A&R said. Like, look like, who the fuck you talking to, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
DeMarco, like, bro, like, cause I could have signed that deal and been stuck. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, 100,000 when you broke sound like a lot of money.
Yeah.
But when me and DeMarco chalked it up, and that's why I said, man, I love brother death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even a good entertainment lawyer. A weak ass entertainment lawyer would have been like 50,000. Studio time, like I couldn't come on their contract. I couldn't record at Mouthpiece Studios. I gotta record down there. They shit like $250 an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? On top of paying a regular manager, a role manager, you talking about after all that, I probably would have been.
Anybody should want you to look at. I mean,
I
they
mean,
should
I
encourage you to what you call it, for you to go take it to a lawyer and look at it. So everything.
Yeah. So man, if I'm not riding with DeMarco and get that call, I'm damn near signing that. You know what I'm saying? And probably been stuck. You know what I mean? But
or you could have signed it and you might have, goddamn it, took off too.
True.
Because you could have got some exposure, could have did some show, got some show money.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, man, sometimes like it's not everything that you get up front, but it's how you take
How you
that
take
shit and
advantage of
parlay
it,
it
yeah.
into something better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, you know, it could have went either way, but being stuck, shit, fuck that. I mean, some of that shit is what you've been working for, but you do hear these success stories about people who didn't take contracts and shit and end up bubbling until getting, you know, $30 million or some shit. But you don't hear the stories about people who should have took the contract and didn't, goddamn it, get a chance to do the shit that they wanted to. So it go both ways. But DeMarco, you know, of course,
That's my guy.
He telling you that shit out of love, man.
Out of love,
you know
always.
what I'm saying, for sure.
So even with like to go kind of back on the music, man, I probably got the greatest remix ever.
Yeah.
That never got heard though.
Right.
So when I tell you the Big song, the first person I let hear Big is Hunt. We was at the laundry. Bro, pull up to this laundromat, man. Come listen to this shit, bro. We in the car. Like, I was inspired by Jeezy. He had a song called Win. Win. So I'm listening to that. I'm like, big. You feel me? So Hunt, bro, you gotta hear this, man. I think this one, like you, as an artist, sometimes, like some songs, like when I did Rent Money, I knew Rent Money was it. Like this gonna be that one everybody take off to. Like, Big, that was it. I'm like, man, this shit gonna go crazy. So then I let Killer hear it. Killer like, oh yeah, you talking that one shit. Like, you feel me? So then Coogee, the first one I did, he on the intro like, this shit crazy. Like he talking, and I'm like, I need that energy on the intro. Like, I need you to, cause when he was hearing it, originally I was gonna put Coogee and Killer and Hunt on the track. You know what I'm saying? And I end up just doing like the first verse, and it was like, I'm just gonna sprinkle this on him, and then I'm gonna do the whole thing on volume 2, which ended up being the remix. Man, I got Hunt, 150 on there, DeMarco, Killer, Chronic, Shetty, Willie O, my nigga Nada, my artist Nero, Trav from it was him and what's the other dude name? They had a group. They was jumping, but I
Rico.
got not Trav and
Lido.
Lido. Yeah, they was a group.
Yeah.
But I get Trav on there. They jumping at the time like Cache. Vanity Dane.
Vanity Dane.
Yeah. Fire. Like, man, this
Fire.
remix was like 9 minutes. Everybody killed that motherfucker. Like, what's Cuz from Who Scout? He was on there. Dubs. Yup. He was on there. Man, it was a crazy ass remix. Like, probably the hottest. Man, I was trying to get everybody to do a video. Like, everybody's schedules was so everywhere at that time.
Yeah.
But, like, it didn't even get mixed in. Matt Jason even jumped on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy. Like, that remix was bananas. It was like a city remix. Like,
hey, drop it.
I'd say, man,
drop it
if
now.
I could ever get the original, if he can mix and master that motherfucker, I sure will.
Shit, you might as well. It's only old to you. It's new to everybody.
Exactly.
Else.
You already know.
That shit.
Yep.
Man, big. Here on the legendary, hold on, let me put on my peanut shit.
Yes, sir.
Because, bro, you know what? We'd have been going for 4 motherfucking hours in this bitch, man. Ding, 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 ding. God damn it, we breaking records in this motherfucker.
That's what's up.
I didn't even noticed the time go by.
Man, shout out to my son, bro. Man, my son ain't feeling well. My son is 24 years old.
Today,
but he kind of fucked up right now.
Shout out to little bro.
He damn near need me, bro. But here on the Legendary People podcast, man, we got this thing called the butterfly effect. And the butterfly effect is something through the course of your interview, something that you said or something that we found in our research, where we feel like the things that you have done have affected people that you're not even really aware of, right? Mm-hmm. And so, bro, with your particular butterfly effect, play sports. You was a leader. You was always like the running back. You feel me? To be the running back of any particular program is pretty much who the coach is going to depend on to get wins, man. You know, and that's something that you've had to carry around with you pretty much, man, from your whole time, but not feeling like you get the credit that you deserve. You know, having to come off of your position and be the linebacker now when you know that you can honestly be the running back and carry this team. And from that, it never stopped you or deterred you from wanting to be the leader. You see? And to me, I just think that your foundation and doing it big for the kids, the things that you do with that particular program is the most major selfless thing that you have done. And I think that is the butterfly effect that we would all like to have, man. Just touching on it just during our interview, man, for you to do that type of stuff, bro, and have that vision and see it through in the midst of, you know, you got kids yourself, bro. You got your daughter, you got your son, and outside of that, you still find time to go and give back to a community. You know what I'm saying? Even though that we all are trying to just continue to strive and be as great as we can, and that we're never really happy with where we're at. Like, you know, for example, you got your wine, but you're still thinking about coming out with a new flavor, or still want to bring out your water, or even bringing out a liquor. But in the midst of you still striving to do even more than what you already have done, you still are giving back to kids, giving out book bags, giving everybody a day to look forward to. You know, you go and sign a deal with the shoe company. What is it, bro? that gives 30% off.
Shoe carnival.
Yeah, I mean that's major to do. And then for you to be able to get yourself on these Project Pat tours or sit down and actually get a call from Universal is outstanding. And I mean, I know that we just talk about these things like, yeah, this is just part of your story, but man, that's an amazing accomplishment, bro. To get the type of recognition where major labels are calling you, people are actually showing up to your event to get 1,000 people to come out to an event that you made from just grassroots, man. That shit don't got nothing to do with rap. It's a million niggas that rap, you know, and it's also a million niggas that play sports. But you don't get people to get out here and throw something so major as to what you done, bro. You know, and I think that the butterfly effect from that alone is just you being an inspiration to others. Like, you got Marlon Shack coming out there to speak to the kids. Man, Marlon Shackelford is one of the best motivational speakers around in the country.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't go nowhere for nobody, bro. I really don't. I mean, and that's just me. It ain't because I'm all of that or nothing, but just my personal time is so valuable to me. I don't go and share it with people. Right. I come here and I give enough time to people throughout the day just by me working. I don't go to clubs, and I don't really go anywhere. And for me to come to your shit, I kind of sound like self-centered by saying this, but for real, for me to go to anybody's shit, it means a lot, because I ain't going to no fuckery. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that don't come off the wrong way.
Nah, I understand.
But, you know, I'm only going to go to something that's a righteous situation, bro. And I got to really, really mess with you to pull up. But you're magnetic enough to pull shit like that off. We just did a 4-hour interview. Peanut was here, he would be like, Smed, I told you that long interviews are the best ones, right? Because I tell Peanut, we only need to do an hour. We need to do an hour and a half. I mean, and I got my own reasoning for saying that type of shit. But, bro, I've been here with you for 4 hours. So, you unequivocally a legend. You know what I'm saying? We did a show without Peanut. I ain't doing no show without Peanut.
That's because I'm here.
That is because you're here, Des. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I could not let you down, bro. You know, you just an important, legendary, major bro who deserves to be honored. Man, and you deserve your flowers,
up,
bro.
You gonna have me tear up in here, man.
They put the camera on you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, you really do deserve, like, bro, you got a heart of gold, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people like you, bro. You know, just solid all the way around, bro. I love bros like you and T Hunt and Peanut. You know why? Because y'all are people who I could sit down and we could just laugh about shit without it having to be some motherfucking real nigga competition.
Right.
You know, I want to be around people that's just cool, man. You know, cool motherfucking bros that we can but a nigga would never come and hold any of us out. Like, you're not getting that shit off with us.
Facts. But
at the same time, we would never go anywhere and start anything with anybody. And in fact, if someone would start something with us, we would go out of me personally, I would go out of my way to resolve it.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just see that, bro. You a great father, man. You feel me? You named your wine after your daughter, bro. And I just salute you. I love you, bro. This ain't the beginning of your. This is like this is the beginning. I was about to say it.
Yeah.
Then I thought different, but no, I was about to say the right thing. This is actually the beginning of your story.
Facts.
Peanut texted you and said that we're going to have to do part 2. Not because Peanut ain't here, but your real life hasn't even started yet. As to all of the major things that's headed your way, bro. Today is your day. Money, love, and health is coming your way.
Man.
Des, I want you to say something about how you feel about this interview, and then Big, we gonna go to you to close it out with some words of wisdom.
I feel like this interview was inspirational to me. Like, I cannot wait to go to one of your next events. And I'm excited to see what you have in store next.
That's
honestly.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it.
You did a wonderful job.
You did
too,
a great
for real.
job. Great
Your first
feeling.
time ever coming in here. You just in here because, shit, you didn't want me to have to do this shit by myself, and you knew that it was important to me.
I'm in here because I'm taking the show over. Shots sent. We don't need you no more.
Look,
Man.
one of my sisters inboxed me. I just was looking through there, and she said, "You let her ask you about your horrors?" She said some of the horror stories. So I said, "Oh man,
Man, amazing job, Destiny.
You did a
Thank you
great
so
job,
much.
man.
I appreciate it. Big, come on, bro. Take me home, bro.
man." First off, man, this was an honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get teary-eyed, but you know what I'm saying? Real talk, like, to get interviewed by somebody that I look up to, you know what I'm saying? And then have one of my brothers back there the whole time celebrated with me. And then meeting a nice young lady here. Man, I personally just want to say to everybody, like, even if it's somebody I had missed out during the interview, like, man, I love every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That everybody played a part in my life to make me who I am, where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? And I say protect your energy. I think once I got to a space where my energy was positive and not letting nobody get into that, helped me grow. You know what I'm saying? My mom and them will tell you, like, it don't matter who it is. Like, my energy, I ain't letting nobody mess that up. Even my daughter, that I love more than life. When she come in on some BS, my 2 words for anybody, if they hear that, be blessed, they know, like, bruh, done with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like I said, man, my peace, my energy is everything. You know what I'm saying? I done became way more creative. This is just things for anybody, anything that you think you can achieve, you can. The difference between the person that made it and it didn't is the person that grinded and the person that didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay putting in work for my community. Trust the process. Watch the progress. Dream big. Relaxing on wine with Kiara Wine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And, man, we're going to read these good old legendary comments real quick, man, and then we up out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, look, this is what we got. Man, we had a lot of comments, Big. You had a lot of people checking
That's what's
in.
up,
I don't
man.
even down there think these is all of them.
That's love, man.
Legendary People Podcast, Coyote versus Jazz Central was fire.
Yeah.
Coach Chronic said Jazz Central versus Coyotes was a hard one.
Yeah. That was major.
Third Perk said, "What's up, Neff?"
December 15th.
Yeah.
Live with the podcast, man.
Yes,
we doing
sir.
the wine tasting down there. Auntie, I love you. Man, y'all gonna be able to get wine at Third Perk soon too, so stay tuned. But
Man,
December 15th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., we live with the podcast. We doing a wine tasting. Come support black businesses.
Man, shout out to Juanita Michelle Dart, man. That's my sis forever, man.
Yes. Love it.
Shemay Jones said, "Lil bro, plead the fifth."
Yeah, look,
We was
that's
talking
what I was talking about.
We was
sisters.
talking about goddamn, you know. And then Peanut was on here, man. Peanut, man, stayed checking in the whole show.
I love you,
He
boy.
was talking about Yo Gotti was not Yo Gotti, but Dolph was making songs that was kind of poking the bear. He said he made several songs poking at the bear.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. 100 shots.
100 shots. Yeah.
After he got shot and his car got shot 100 times at the CIA weekend.
Yeah.
He said that he was actually there.
Mm-hmm.
And Precious Renee said, yes, be blessed. Nikki
Yeah,
Sledge
sister.
said that you so humble.
Thank
She Precious Renee said, I'm proud of you, bro. You really are an inspiration, especially to me.
That's dope.
Shemay said that she couldn't believe that you told the story about when dude was in the back seat singing big, big, big.
Chronic, see that, man, I'm telling you. Him, DeMarco, man, we and Terry, man, that was probably one of the fun. Terry, to this, every time I see Terry instantly, big. That's how you start off every conversation, man. Facts, like, that's my guy. Love
Hey,
you, Terry.
Sanyu Watinza.
That's Ayo and Sayu, yup.
Ayo and Sayu, what's up, my
the
bad
twins.
family?
The twins, yup.
Said cuz too polished, man. Yes, sir.
Yup.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yep. All right, y'all. Man, we love everybody, man. We gonna see you guys next week, man. Everybody, you feel me? Just y'all know you're gonna go and get with your family, but do remember, man, the Indians that was slaughtered. You feel me? The turkey is the head of the Indians. The cranberry sauce is the blood that ran down their head. And the guts is the stuffing. So just keep in mind what you're eating.
Nice way to close it out, I guess.
See, I don't eat none of that.
He's giving his story. We gotta leave that
But
with
I'm gonna tear some sides up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas better stick to the macaroni, because remember, bro, the turkey is the head. The cranberry is the blood. And the motherfucking stuffing is the guts. Bro.
What's the good?
The stuffing, yeah. Bro, coincidentally, and then I'm out of here with this fun fact for everybody. Okay. Football
Yeah.
came from the Indian head, right? Being cut off and kicked down the goddamn street, man, like a soccer ball,
I gave you
man.
these facts.
Football, and that's why every Thanksgiving, what do?
Play football.
They play motherfucking football. And what was the most celebrated game for all these times before it became politically incorrect? The Cowboys and the motherfucking Washington Redskins, who are the Indians.
Wow.
So keep in mind, football is definitely derived from the Indians being slaughtered and their heads being kicked around and played as a recreational event.
I call BS.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I call
So,
BS.
Hey, bro, you just.
You okay?
What's up, baby?
Well, listen. Just look it up.
What you
Don't
go?
believe me?
I'm
Look it up.
finishing
Punch it
up
up,
the
man. Like my
podcast,
nigga,
man.
like, yeah, man. Punch that
Finishing
shit
up
up,
that
like my nigga Dick
podcast.
Gregory
We still
say.
live.
All right, y'all. Man, we gonna see y'all. Peanut will be back next week, and also
It's
Destiny
about
will
to
be
go
back
off
next
now.
week. All right.
Yes,
Peace
I
and
will.
love.